Yo, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? It is Culturalist Theory Live.
Yes, we're live for New Year's Eve 2024. Shout out to you if you can hear the fireworks, but we think we good.
Yeah, we think we good. They're acting a fool in my neighborhood, and I don't appreciate that shit.
Yeah, you are a tax-paying citizen, and we will not have excessive fireworks in the live.
They think I won't complain. They think I won't be a Karen. They
You
got
know,
another thing coming,
they don't know
buddy.
this guy will write a letter and see the congressman, the city council person.
But what's happening, man? Of course, it's your man CJ Williams,
I'm QB.
and we are here for to wrap up 2024. We wanted to wrap it up in style. We wanted to do a countdown.
Of
You know
course.
what I mean? We had an idea for a countdown in another way,
Yes.
but
We rank things, so countdown is just right up our alley.
exactly. So we wanted to rank or count down our top 10 albums of the year, hip hop and R&B respectfully or
Yes.
respectively. So that's technically 20 projects.
Yeah, we
but
got them both.
yeah, we got them both. We can't do one without the other. Like, where they doing that at? So yeah, and then we got some other things to go through too, though.
Yeah, we got a lot to talk about
Yeah,
tonight.
because it was an eventful year.
Yeah.
2024 had a lot going on, and we got a lot to talk about, like in terms of our list. We never really highlight the comment section like I feel like we probably should, and we will moving forward.
Yeah, not enough,
Not enough.
but we're working on it.
Today, that's going to change. We're going to highlight some of our favorite comments on some of our most talked about videos. And we're also going to kind of give you a glimpse into the future of CT, things of that nature, some of the bonus content that we've got planned. And of course, how could we go without talking about the giveaway?
The giveaway, Benny the Butcher. The Butcher is coming. If you're not already entered, sorry.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
Yeah,
That's a wrap.
we've taken all the entries we could take,
Yeah.
and we're gonna announce the winner later in the stream.
Absolutely, guys. So it'll be your choice of Everybody Can't Go,
See?
autographed.
Damn, you get a choice.
Yeah, or The Plugs I Met, also autographed by Benny himself. We're going to talk about that process.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so first things first, what's on the agenda? Let me pull up the agenda. Oh, we got to do a pregame toast.
Oh yeah, shout out to Sean Felder who sent these to us.
Yo, Sean Felder, XS Promotions on YouTube. I almost fumbled it.
Yes,
XS. It's a lot of.
Oh, there you
Yes.
go.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
There you go.
Excess.
There you go. See?
Energy drinks. We got 2 flavors. They came one at a time.
Yeah.
I cannot stress this enough.
One at a time is nuts.
How interesting it was to run. If you want to send us something,
There you go.
you can.
There you go, a cup.
Okay.
We're gonna taste both of them because I want to taste that too.
All right.
That what is that? Wild berry,
I got wild berry naturally flavored energy drink.
and this is cranberry grape.
Okay. 0 sugar, low
shit.
calorie,
Okay.
B vitamins. Oh wait. Like,
Hey.
so wait, don't just
Oh shit.
that's what you get.
See, now you was talking about
Yeah, I
me.
did. My bad. I talked too soon.
That's what happens.
Well, sorry about your carpet.
Yo, it looks like I wet my pants. Well, I mean, I did kind of. All right, we're gonna see what this shit is hitting on.
Shall we toast? Or you just
Yeah,
want
for sure. It's
Okay.
pregame toast.
Pregame toast.
Let's go. Oh, okay. I need. Okay, so you need the energy. That's what you're saying.
I'm saying I want to try the other one, and I don't want to mix the two. So I want to make sure I got all of that
That shit hit.
before I got this one. I think I might like this
Shit.
cranberry grape a little bit better.
Yo, real talk. Back in my fast food days, when I used to go to Sonic,
Ooh, ew.
and I would get the. I went for the ice, one,
I went for the ice.
and two, I went for the limeades,
Okay.
and I would get a cranberry limeade, add grape. Fun fact, and I was the only person in the world that would get that combo.
I'm sure.
Y'all let us know what was y'all combo for Sonic back in the day, or unless you still go. If you still go, stop going. But
If you're a fast food shawty, there's nothing wrong with that. I actually have fast food tonight, so I can't talk. I had a Zaxby's big Zax snack, and it did me right.
got you in the dough.
Yeah, it got me in the dough.
Let me see. Let me taste it. Oh, that's straight too, though. But that's
Okay,
good though. That's hidden
this,
though.
This one I like better. Sean, if you out there, bro, send me another one of those.
Yeah, send the case through, man, because
Yeah, right.
we plan on streaming a lot, getting on here on lives. We've got some concepts we're gonna run by y'all, see if y'all like it. Then we're gonna do them, and we're gonna need the energy, is what we're saying.
Exactly. This night is a late night for for us because we are washed completely.
Yes,
So definitely, this pregame toast is a good energy shot.
absolutely. Lex Green was popping. He said Sonic got the best shakes.
What?
They used to have a banana. No, it was a what was the banana joint? It's like a banana pudding,
Okay.
but it had like the
Like the cookies in it?
yeah the crust.
Okay.
That shit used to.
All right.
slap.
I wasn't with you because I'm not a fan of banana flavored smoothies or banana flavored
My pants look crazy.
milkshakes. Yeah, they do. You gotta pull them things up.
Shit.
That's perfect.
There you go.
Do that.
Yeah, we're gonna hide it until it dries off in an hour.
Right. By midnight, it'll be dry.
Nah, Sonic. Listen, Sonic definitely had some joints. Shout out to my guy Deviant. Can we please get some more vinyls for the walls, like a college dorm? That's a
Well,
fact.
you know what? Actually, I didn't even decorate my college dorm for real. So
Me neither.
we're already doing better than I did when I was in college. So
Many moons ago, when I was in college,
yeah,
this is twice as much as I had on my wall. No bullshit. I ain't do shit in my college dorm. I was so ready to get up out of there.
I didn't either. I felt like a barracks, but I was not trying to decorate. But Deviant, you got a point there. We are looking a little sparse. If you got some interior design or decorating tips, send them our way. If you got some vinyls you want us to put up,
Now we got some heat in here now. It's like, listen.
yo, there is a bag.
Yeah, we got to say, listen, it's a forest fire of vinyls behind me. It's heat.
There's a bag of vinyls, but they all couldn't fit on the wall.
True.
And they were a little bit too heavy for our management right now. Our sticky tape.
Yeah, work with us.
I mean,
Work with us. Shout out to Myron Banks, man. Hey guys, happy New Year to you guys, and more content to y'all channel. Most definitely appreciate you tapping in, guys. We're going down to top 10 R&B, top 10 hip hop albums. You might as well kick it with us, man. It ain't shit going on outside. You don't want to be downtown where it's a whole bunch of people. You don't want to be you don't want to be like in New York when the fucking ball dropping in Times Square. It's a million. It's COVID and shit. It's a super spreader event.
Peach drop though in Atlanta.
Peach drop in Atlanta and whatever drops they do in your town. You might just be in the crib and post up with us and shoot the shit.
Yeah.
Why not? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I gotta hit this cranberry grape jumbo
I'm saying.
That shit is hitting.
Now you gonna be up all night, but go ahead.
Fuck it.
Go off.
YOLO. We kicking the new year off right. That shit good.
I like that one.
Sean, appreciate you, bro.
Yeah.
All right. Got some CT stickers you can send us. Appreciate that.
Right. Send them back.
All right, let's get this started. You want to get the list started? Is it time? All right. So this is what we're gonna do. I have 10 hip hop albums. You have 10 R&B albums.
Yes.
We're gonna go 10, 10, 9, 9.
Okay.
Whatever comes after 9.
Back to back.
All right. So I'm gonna preface this because I think that people should stop saying top 10 best albums of the year.
Okay, good.
I think those days are over with.
Yeah.
Like it was one thing in 2000 when there was only like 18 albums that came out. Mm-hmm. And so like the competition wasn't that thick. Everybody heard everything.
Yes, you had a way better chance of hearing everything.
And you had a way better chance of letting it marinate. You bought the CD from Media Play, and it cost you $15, and so you didn't. It wasn't no one and dones back then. Like your album had to be ass. I'm talking about complete ass for a one and done after you done paid for it. You done got dressed. You done drove to the store,
or got a ride to the store,
or got a ride to the store, and I gave my whole Kroger check to these albums. There was no one and done.
Tips included.
All that. So I say that to say, I like to say top 10 favorite albums of the year.
Yeah.
Is that fair?
I think that's fair because these are definitely not necessarily the best albums, but these are the albums that I rock with the most.
There you go.
So
that's it. And I don't have time to listen to everything that came out. You know how much shit comes out a year now?
Yeah, I saw Fantano.
Yeah.
I saw a video of him where he was basically explaining the same thing, how he couldn't keep up. There's so much content out there, and then
it's a lot of shit, man. And I watch movies, I read books, I do a lot of shit. I'm a grown man. Everybody's got lives.
A what?
I know. So you can't listen to everything. So with that being said, number 10 of my favorite album of the year. I'm kicking it off, keeping it down south in Texas. My guy Big X the plug. Take care. I'm going Big X.
Okay.
I was heavy on X when he came out about what was that about a year ago, 2 years ago. I was heavy on him. I thought he was dope. I liked the soulful production. I like the flow. It's like it's good gym music. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely, I can see that.
It's good. It's good music for the whip. He's got the trap beats over the soul samples, and I thought he had potential. And so when this album came out, I was curious to see was it going to sound like a mixtape or was it going to try to be like a collection of hits? He was going to try to get a couple of TikTok joints. I didn't know what he was going to do. It actually turned out to be really dope. Like I said, the soul samples over the trap beats, the bouncy flow. He even expanded his subject matter a little bit. Salute to that. He was trying to talk about something on here, which I'm here for the party and bullshit. But I'm just saying,
Okay.
when it's album time, though, I need a little bit more depth.
Okay. How about it?
A little bit. Like he's got a song on here called Therapy Session, where like he's got the therapist asking him questions and he's answering it, so his verse kind of switches up depending on the question.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, like this, it's a little bit of a concept. You know,
Yeah.
he didn't reinvent the wheel, but it works for him, and I wasn't expecting it.
Little Mr. Morale moment.
Little Mr. Morale moment,
Or
exactly.
big extra
So
plug.
my favorite joints on here, if I had to pick three, I got to go Change Me, Therapy Session, and then Story of X. If I had to make a knock, I would say he needs to switch the flow up just a little bit. It can get a little redundant, and then peep the cover. This is my knock. It looks like a pretzel bun from Wendy's. I don't like that. I get the idea, but I don't like that.
I mean, it's better than like having a piece of tape over his eye or something like that. But this dude,
I guess.
get my guy a facial. Them dark circles is not it.
Yeah. Shout out to Big X, man. I'm a fan, but it looks like a Wendy's pretzel bun.
I do. I like Big X the plug. Like, but I'm here for the party and bullshit, Big X. So I gotta tap in with therapy sessions and see what he's talking about.
Yeah. It's pretty dope.
Those Texans got a little depth to them because Meg tried to go a little deep on her album too.
That's true. Shout out to Tall. What's good with you, bro?
Yeah, my number 9 is Jason Derulo, New King. Now, you don't hear Jason Derulo a lot in R&B conversations, but the dude makes.
I think pop when I hear him.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's pop, but it's like Chris Brown pop. And I don't think necessarily Chris Brown gets pigeonholed because he still makes R&B. But anyway, I'm gonna go with R&B, so it could be a controversial pick. But Jason Derulo, New King is my number 10 spot. If you think he's too pop, you let me know. But the dude made 27 tracks on this, so shout out.
Oh, hell no.
Again,
Whoa.
Chris Brown is like, yes.
Whoa.
It's a lot to trudge through.
Yeah, I don't. You dumping the hard drive in my face. I don't like that.
But he can sing though. So
Okay, fair enough.
27 tracks is an hour 18. That's damn near a movie. So it got to be cinematic, and it is. The opening is super cinematic. He got the vocals.
Okay.
He sounds a little bit like Usher. Like you could tell he's heavily influenced, but he's definitely has his own voice. He got well placed features, and maybe it's the pop, maybe it's not. But the dude got billion stream tracks on here.
Okay.
I don't know how many R&B people got that. So the billion streamer is Swallow, with Nicki Minaj
Jesus.
and Ty Dolla $ign.
Okay.
I'm saying.
What type of vibe is this album? Is this on some club shit? Are we pre-gaming? Are we in the bedroom? What's popping?
I mean, he's got a little bit of something for everybody. With 27 tracks, you get a little bit,
That's a good point.
a little bit of that. So
Okay.
and then like I said, he got this billion stream one, and then there is a steep drop off, says Spotify, with like how many streams some of his songs got, but they're still in the millions, so it's like not really any slouches.
Okay.
One of the knocks on the album is that it does have a lot of loosies between album type tracks, so that's
Clearly.
Take You Dancing, Love Not War, Lifestyle. These are just things that he dropped in between projects.
Okay.
So
I hate when people do that.
yeah, so some of the tracks are stronger than others. The only skip I really had was,
Out of 27, you had more than one skip.
don't judge me,
Okay.
was IMO.
Jason Derulo is your man's.
Jason
It's official.
Derulo.
It's official. That's your man's.
Okay, and he might be.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
So he used that Dido sample, the same one that's in Stan.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
I'll
on
check that out though.
on When Love Sucks. So, check that out. My faves from this
Oh,
album
that's hard.
actually are Spicy Margarita, You and I, Lie to Me. I liked a lot of this album. So
Okay.
with 27 tracks, I got like 7 faves. Lie to Me, Limbo, Comatose, Lifestyle, Down, Underwater. My other skip, so I did have two,
Okay.
was Last Night with Gucci Mane and Quavo. And shout out to Gucci Mane.
Yeah.
Gucci
A
Mane, I
Town.
would say
A
I
Town
like.
legend.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I had high hopes for this song, and I did not like it. And then
You shouldn't have high hopes for a Gucci song in 2024.
I like
That's your
Gucci.
fault. I'm gonna be
Okay,
honest.
you might be right.
In
It's a
2024.
Gucci feature.
True. Okay. Okay. That's true. And clone
He got
Gucci.
16.
Yeah, he got that. He can do that.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
And I wasn't feeling that, and I love Gucci.
Shout out to Marley Colbert. 27 tracks of Jason Derulo. I'll take your word for it. I'm with you, bro.
I just gave
I'm
you the
with you.
highlights, so
I'm with you.
pick and choose.
Shout out to Deviant, man. He said, hey, he got us on the big screen. That's 1,000. Appreciate that.
What's up, man?
He said, but they got the Mortal Kombat 2 tournament going on. He'll be in and out. He got to get that W.
Oh yeah, man. Get yours.
Listen, Mortal Kombat, real quick. We talking about video games. Where's this Mortal Kombat 2 tourney and where's my invite? Why didn't nobody holler at your boy? Because listen, Mortal Kombat 2, I was a bad man on that joint back in the day. I'm talking about bad man. I was serious. You want it on the console or you want it in the
man.
arcade? Where you want it at?
Everybody's a champion.
We can go console at the crib or we can go arcade with the quarters. I can do both. I was a savage on Mortal Kombat 2.
And now your left hand is just like it don't even tap the same.
Now I might be a step slow.
I mean, if y'all got the thumbs and the tappers and
But I'm on the stick. Yeah, we on the sticks.
Do what you want to do, man.
Listen, shout out to Too Tall. I'm on the PS5. I'm on the PS5. Holla at your boy. I think my name is Animal Brown on there. I'm not 100% sure. It's been a minute. I got to blow the dust off the PS5. I've been locked in.
Okay.
I've been
I'll
locked
buy
in.
that,
I've been in the zone. So shout out to the PS5. I'm on that Marvel vs. Capcom though. I got that. So somebody holler at your boy. Shout out to Ben Corsi. Ball sack cheese. Oh, okay. Shout out to YNK. No. Let's donate them some vinyl. Do that.
Right.
We'll take it. The address is in the description of the video. Holler at your boy. All right. Next up though. Let's get back to the list.
What you got?
The reason for the season. Number 9. Let me remember. Oh yeah, I got to do this. We got to show Shorty love right here. I'm proud. I'm proud of this young lady from Memphis, because I was skeptical, and I'll just speak for myself. I was skeptical on what she was going to do this year because she had fallen off for a half second.
Oh, what?
No, she fell off for a half second, for sure.
Okay.
She had that one bad song. When you have one good song and you have a bad song, you fell off.
I'll take your word for it.
And she took the criticism, went back in the gym, and got busy making bops. And they are all on here. Like,
It's a bop album.
she dropped on the same day as Big X. So I got 2 highlights on that day. Salute to that. But her album, this is the biggest compliment I can give it. Her album sounded like an album. And I didn't know, it didn't sound like a mixtape, and it sounded like an EP, it didn't sound like 12 TikTok songs, 12 TikTok challenges. It actually had like some substance, some themes to it.
Yeah.
And I really rock with it. It sounded like she tried to structure it. I've got some cons in terms of the structure, but she tried. But she had bop. She's found her lane. She's leaning into it heavy. And Yo Gotti got another one. Yo Gotti's CMG label has went crazy these last 5-6 years with Moneybag and ESTG and all that. So
he knows what he's doing.
he knows what he's doing on the CEO tip. The joints I rock with heavy. How I look with Megan. I'm team Megan.
Okay.
Whatever she got going on, I'm here for it. I Ain't Going. And then the singles were dope. This is someone that would have benefited from coming out when CDs were out.
Yes.
So 03,
Absolutely.
04, if this comes out in 03 and Hold On and TJIF and the Sexy Red joint with the Boosie flip, her numbers would be stupid.
Think about this if this album came out during like when Freaknik was a thing.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. Everybody will.
Everybody's whip. And
Yeah.
I think what's cool about them and like a lot of the ladies who are making music right now, the female rappers, is that it has broad appeal. So it's not just girls that are rocking with it, even though they're, obviously. But dudes can rock with it too, and they like are leaning into it. So you'll see a dude rapping a Glorilla song
Yeah, for
or
sure.
a Meg verse. Like it's cool to see.
It's Glorilla. People like to call Glorilla like the first unisex female rapper.
First, okay,
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, they're clearly born in the '90s or 2000s. Whoever sang first,
yeah.
but because I was around when Gangsta Boo and Mia X was out, and dudes was
Ah,
word for
damn.
word with both of them. That was that. But she's like the new age version of that. You know what I mean? Like dudes like her songs. They're catchy. They're infectious. So salute to that. Too Tall, I got you, man. Marvel vs. Capcom collection, I got there too. Listen, hey, listen, we can stop the stream right now. Now,
Y'all meet up somewhere.
yeah, we got to get down on that though for sure. Um, Shout out to Lex Green, got a PS5 for Christmas, man. He got it fresh out the plastic.
All right, Alex.
I see you, boy. But yeah, no, the Glorilla joint is fire. Make sure y'all check that out. If it reminded me of Cardi's first album, well, only album,
Whoa, you're not just gonna do Cardi any kind of way. You're right though.
but it reminded me of that though.
You're right.
And if you take the two Bible Belt songs out the middle, if you take them off,
That Bible Belt songs.
the Kurt Franklin joint, like what the fuck? I'm good on that.
What?
Nah, I'm good. I don't need two Bible songs in a row.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Give
That
me
I'll give you.
give me one and put that at the end.
Always put it at the end.
Yeah, that's closed album out with that.
Yeah, that's what we do.
Yeah.
Unless you're Kanye.
Right, or DMX or something.
Ew.
Whatever.
Okay.
But put it at the end, close it out. But other than that, the project is dope, man. Y'all make sure to check out Glorilla.
Yeah, I like
Especially if you're in the
Glorilla.
gym. That's a good gym album too. You can see I'm in the gym a lot, first off. You
I
can
was about to
tell.
say, so
You can tell.
got them gains.
Got some guns and gains. But it's a good gym album for sure.
All right, I'm gonna let you put me a playlist together because this R&B, I was in a smooth, like kind of feel. So I
Okay.
got Kiana Lede, Cut Ties, at
She
my
dope.
number 9 spot. She is dope. I really like this project. It was a short project, and you'll see a theme because I picked, even though Jason Derulo's 26.
Was a triple CD.
I mean, in 2024, yeah, definitely a triple. So Cut Ties is short, it's sensitive. She sounds a little bit like Ariana Grande, which I guess will put her in a pop lane
Really?
too, but just a smidge. If
Okay.
you listen to Ariana Grande, you hear it. She got a Genuine Differences sample
For
that
sure.
I
That's
that I
hard.
really like.
That's hard.
On Out of Luck. And my faves from this are the opener, LTF, Too Many Strings, and the album, what's it called? Title track?
The title track. Yeah.
Cut Ties.
Okay. Dope. Shout out to Lex. Man, he's still buying physical copies. That's real.
I love it.
Yeah, I try to cop vinyls, and you're gonna see a theme with a couple of these projects. And I was like, I got to get the vinyl, but that's more of a collection type deal.
Yeah.
I still got to get a player.
They say you can't tell by the wall that you collect white notes. The wall looks a little sparse, bro.
Yo, next stream,
Right.
there'll be no wall. It's gonna be all goddamn vinyl. Y'all ain't gonna be able to see paint. How about that?
Yeah, man. Whoever said they were donating, send them our way.
Yeah, for sure. Ship the care package. But no, this project was solid. I don't remember it well enough to know joints off of here, but I remember listening to it and banging with it though.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's like I said, it's short, sweet, and to the point. And then I like her vocals. I like the way she sounds, and I wish there were a couple more ladies that put out project this work because I really fuck with not Janelle Monáe, even I fuck with her too, but
Yeah.
Victoria.
Jeanette. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, she's super dope.
Boy.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm sure. I hope she puts out a project 2025.
Absolutely, man. Cold chilling was popping, man. Big up CT. Big ups to you, bro. Shout out to the West Coast.
What's up?
What's the weather like out there, man? I got questions. What's the weather like on New Year's in Cali?
Yeah, what are y'all doing? I'm glad you're here with us though, cold chilling.
Yeah, for sure, man. It feels good out here today though. It's not too cold.
It was windy.
Oh, the wind was crazy in
Yeah,
the A
if you actually
today.
went outside, you would have definitely caught the wind.
You went outside? Why would you do that?
Don't worry about me. I mean, it's New Year. You don't want to walk around, want to reflect, want to see what's going on, hear the birds sing. You should see my car because the birds tore me up.
Yikes.
But, God, dog, dude.
Yo, it's New Year's. I drove by 2 liquor stores. I wasn't going to them. I did just were on the way to where I was headed to. It looked like the club.
They
The
make
parking
a
lot was smashed.
lot of money made today.
Yo, I'm like, why does everybody wait till the night of New Year's to go to the liquor store?
You know what I realized? Tasks take so much more time than you think they do,
That's a
especially
good point.
when you wait to the last minute. So
a
all
good
those people are like, "Oh, I just get it on the day of. I'll just get it on my way there." and you found out it's gonna take you another half hour to 45 minutes just to find your parking space.
That's a good point. Dude, there was the parking lot was slammed. There was no spaces, and there was a line in the street. And it wasn't like a small liquor store. Like this was like a nice sized liquor store.
Golly, bro.
I was like, yo, what the? Y'all waited now? It's
Yeah.
almost game time. Like, come on, man.
Well, at least it wasn't dark yet.
Mm.
Because if it was dark, I'm just saying you waited way too late. Like the party's
No, it
starting
was dark.
right now.
It was dark. It was like 6:37.
Party starting.
Yeah, yeah. We're starting with or without you.
Yeah.
Shout out to Cold Chillin'. He says 50 degrees right now, no wind.
All right, you doing all right then?
What's that, like windbreaker weather? We like
Yeah, wait, wait.
little long sleeve joint, you know what I'm saying? Sweater with shorts. What are we doing? That's 50. Nah, I need a little more than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need my legs and my arms covered up
It's
in
about
50.
50 out here. But the wind, anyway.
The wind is disrespectful.
All right, shout out Florida. It's muggy down there. I'm not surprised. Y'all got a lot of moisture in the air.
Shout out to Florida, man. It could be worse.
Yeah. Really.
Yeah, it could be the weather be nuts when I'm checking the news, man. Florida be going through it. All right, let's go to number. What we on number? Oh wait, hold on. What we at? Oh no, we're taking a pause for the calls. Time out. Before we get to number 8.
Okay.
Oh wait, what number are we on? Yeah,
Yeah.
before we get to number 8.
We're on number 8.
And my 8 is like a super low key because this is an independent act that I went with number 8. But I want everybody to hear about it because I feel like they will rock with it. Because I know our audience and I think they will fuck with it.
Number 8, you ain't put it at number 10 or like a honorable mention? Okay. Shout out to you for number 8 for letting it take up a slot.
Facts. And I could have put it in that wild card 10 spot, but I didn't. No, but before we get back to the countdown, we want to take a quick break. We got a lot of new subscribers this year.
Shout out to you.
Shout out to you. Shout out to the OG. Shout out to the new people,
Yeah.
and shout out to everyone in between. But kind of like, I like to remind people kind of like what the whole purpose of the channel is.
Yes.
And it's not just a channel either. Our goal is to make it like a legitimate media company, right?
Wow.
Like a entertainment and media joint.
It's getting fancy around here, what? Let's hear these plans.
Y'all hear this?
Let's hear it.
Like she doesn't know this.
It's grand vision.
But no, we noticed that there were other platforms that were doing lists, countdowns, rankings, but they weren't really doing them on the stuff that we were interested in.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like look, with all due respect to Friends, with all due respect to Elton John and all those other acts,
The Rolling Stones.
Rolling Stones, salute to all them, GOATs, legends, the whole nine.
Yeah.
But there was no Pac list. There was no Will Smith list. There was no Martin. And we're like, yo, where's the... Yo,
Where's the living single list?
Yeah, where's the culture? Where's the, you know what I'm saying, the Kendrick list? Where's the... And so we were like, yo, instead of sitting back and complaining, because why would we do that? Who does that? Stop doing that if you're on that type of time. We were like, yo, let's create it ourselves the way we would want it to be seen, objectively. Believe it or not, this is not just our opinions. There are other contributors to the network, which we'll highlight in just a second. And like we try to do it as non-biased as possible.
Facts.
But then also we try to give you like a different perspective that maybe you hadn't thought about.
Exactly. I think anytime, like you say, we try to be objective with all our rankings and all our placements. But that's the reason why we give a rationale, justification, let you know why it's placed where it is, and not just a hot take or like pulling something out of our ass. It's like legit. This is where we at with the album. This is what the culture's feeling.
Yep. And here's why.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so I appreciate all the people who comment whether they agree with the list or don't agree with the list, because all it is letting us know that you are paying attention.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And shout out to Deviant. Yo, Cube or Snoop album higher. He said the Cube joint is fire. I did not get a chance to listen to the Cube yet, like I wanted to, but I heard it was dope. But again, that's why we do the channel. We can do a list on Cube and talk about Cube's joint in 2024, or we can talk about Travis Scott joint, or we can talk about Talib Kweli, or we can go east, west, north, south, 90s, 2000s, 2010s, 2020s. And one day it's a list on Zero, and another day it's a list on Common. And so that's what we wanted to bring, the versatility, because we know everybody's interest is all over the place.
Right.
Which is, I think, is a great thing because we've got options.
Exactly. I really love that about the community that we're building, and shout out to everybody who's a part of the community, whether you're like you said, a day one, or
Yeah.
you just got here, like this stuff is for you
Yeah.
and somewhere that you can come and relate, because there's like not platforms like that anymore. Like when
I
we grew
agree.
up, there was Rhapsody. Like there's a place where you could gather and see all the stuff at the same time, but we don't have that now, and that's why we are going to be going live a lot more, so that
For
way you got a
sure.
home base to come and check the stuff out.
Absolutely. So we open to any and every idea. Put us on something. Drop the albums in the comments that maybe people slept on that we need to check out. Cause I go through these comments and I'm always looking for new music to listen to. So please put me on, put people in the chat on. Um, Again, we'll be going live a lot more. We're going to talk about the video channel that we are the video program we tried to do, but YouTube hated on us. We're going to have to move platforms.
Yeah.
More on that in a bit. We've got some bonus content coming, but we're trying to build a home, like a community where like-minded people can share stuff. We can bridge the gap from the old to the new,
Right.
and just man,
Too Tall wants us to dip more into the 80s.
80s.
80s. LL Cool J, Public Enemy.
We're gonna try. Like
I feel like, don't we have a LL Cool
we
J
do.
list?
We have a LL Cool J list. We have a couple of throwback lists coming soon. We got a Heavy D list coming soon. We got a Queen Latifah list coming soon.
Yeah. Got a Tony Braxton list.
Tony Braxton, Janet.
90s. Yeah.
So we've got some, but I'll admit that is a little before my time
Yeah.
and a
Double
lot
that.
before yours. So that's why those lists. We got Michael Jackson. Lenny Kravitz. That's not 80s though, right? Is Lenny
Nah,
Kravitz?
I wouldn't say Lenny Kravitz 80s. It's like 90s,
Okay,
2000s.
okay. Prince.
80s,
Okay.
right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Again, that's.
I'm saying, I know.
I'm 28 years old. I don't know. So y'all let me know.
I'm 25. So,
But we're working on those to kind of fill it out. But we started with what we knew best, which was 90s and up. But
right.
yeah,
2000 and up.
100%. Shout out to Young Star Mills. He co-signed that Ice Cube too, man. He said it was slept on because of G and X. Yeah, they hit the same day.
Yeah, that's the
So
problem. And they both West Coast, so
and that G and X was unexpected.
exactly. Like, imagine dying on the same day as Michael Jackson. Shout out Farrah Fawcett. I mean,
Oh
like,
shit, she did?
exactly.
Damn.
My whole point. I mean, it's not exactly apples to apples, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, still though. Ain't nobody talking about. Yeah, they talking about MJ. Damn. Man, shout out to Cold Chillin'. Blue and Evidence. Los Angeles, my second favorite album of 2024. I'm familiar with both of them. I know a little bit more about Evidence than I do Blue, but I definitely check that out. All right. Next up, more about the bonus content, man. Y'all are gonna really enjoy the bonus content. I promise. We'll talk about that in a second. But stay tuned. We think you guys will like it. Oh, and shout out to contributors though.
Shout out to contributors, because they help, like you said, fill out the channel
Yeah.
with the information that we don't know. We got Cam, who
That's my guy.
Yeah, man. Cam is from, I guess you would call it East Coast. He's in
Baltimore.
Baltimore.
Yeah.
He's in Baltimore. He helped us cook up those XXL lists,
For sure.
the top hip hop from 2005, Kendrick list, the Drake list,
Yep.
and those Denzel lists that just came out. He had a large part in those, even though CJ filled in a couple blanks with the
sure.
Gladiator too,
Absolutely. And the Will Smith list too.
and the Will Smith list.
He
Yeah.
did a lot of the Will Smiths. So shout out to I got Cam, man. That's my guy. He's a super dope writer, super dope hip hop mind, music mind, period, and film mind too, man.
Yeah,
Young
that
cat.
guy's smart, man.
Absolutely. Who else we got?
I like Cam a lot. I like his writing too. I mean, I like all the writers. That's why
of
we,
course.
That's why we got him. We got Simon, who Deviant, you'll appreciate this, because that's the guy who put that E40 list together. He did MF Doom, the Boosie list, Webby, Crit, Plies, Jamie Foxx. He got a lot of R&B up his sleeve, but he definitely hit us with some heavy hitters in hip hop.
Absolutely. He did the mystical list as well. Shout out to my guy Simon. He's cooking up some shit for us. He's the one. He handles some of those throwback lists too, the '80s joints that we'll be coming out with soon.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Simon. He's a good guy. He's always active in the comments. So
Yeah.
if you talking shit on one of his videos, he will engage.
Yeah, absolutely.
And shout out to him for that.
But we love that though.
Hell yeah. All right. And we got Terrence T-Bex, who hooked up this last list that we just put out, the Mariah Carey singles.
Yep.
He did that Wu-Tang, which really popped for us. Neptunes,
Yep.
that R. Kelly list, which y'all was asking about. So, there you go.
He touched the R. Kelly list. We were scared, but he was like, I got it. It was like, I bet.
Yeah, man, take care of that. Take care of business. Get Also, again, the Tony Braxton list, that babyface list.
Yeah.
So he's our guy, our go-to guy for those throwback lists. Even though Simon touches on them too,
Yep.
but T-Bags definitely is in his '90s bag, and will throw back to the '80s.
Absolutely.
Also, we got an editor. If you guys haven't noticed the new look on some of the videos, shout out to Graphics by BE.
Yeah, man. Brian was popping. He out there in Cali too, man. Salute.
Oh yeah, man, West Coast. We rocking. We gotta take a trip to the West Coast.
Yeah, for sure.
We need to do a meetup. Deviant, Cold Chillin',
Yeah, Brian.
Brian.
Yeah, we got to.
Yeah, man, let's get some pizza.
Say less. I'm ready. We gonna book a flight now. You got the laptop right in front of you.
Yo, we also want to shout out our super supporters. So YouTube does this thing where it tells us people who like have been commenting on our videos.
Yeah.
And one of the things I was like blown away by and like shocked to see was like how many people have commented, more than 100 comments like on our content. And that's, again, shout out to you, Cold Chillin', Deviant, Big Ben, Furious Styles, JK Numb, Bennis Ford, Fleazy81, Jerry Easel, Trey F. Kennedy, Diane, who's active in the comments, and Nicole Sherman. Shout out to y'all.
Absolutely.
No, most of y'all are day one, so I mean, it's no surprise y'all are 100 up.
Yeah.
But appreciate you.
Thank you, man. It means the world. Like, yo, we started the channel like, yo, people gonna rock with this?
Yeah.
Like, we'd watch it, but that don't mean anybody else would. So
exactly.
Shout out to y'all, man, for getting it and rocking with us the long way. Too Tall said, let us know when you're on the West. Okay. We're gonna let y'all know, man. Drinks on me, said Cold Chillin' when we go to LA. We appreciate that. Young Star Mills, AB, that soul burger was good. I did check that soul burger out. I did like it. I need to let it marinate a little more. But yeah, that's a good project though. I feel like TDE didn't promote it though. I don't.
They had a lot going on.
Did they though? Kendrick not on TDE no more.
What?
Yeah, his last album was the last album.
What? Well, Doechie's on TDE.
Yes, that was big. And Schoolboy.
Okay.
And SZA.
You're making my point.
But I'm saying they real quick before we get back to the countdown. TDE at the top of the year they took a picture of a printout of all these names and albums that were going to release in 2024.
Okay.
And it was SZA, Schoolboy, Doechii, Lance Skywalker. So it was the people that have been there for a while, J-Rock, and then it was some of the new cats, and then it was a compilation or two. So they had like a big No Limit style year ahead of them, and they ended up dropping like 40% of that list. And I'm like, yo, and then most of them didn't get promotion at all. That Ab Soul got no promotion whatsoever. And so I'm looking like, who the hell is working on their marketing A&R team? I don't get it. I don't know what they got going on.
I don't know.
Like,
I can't call it.
Like there's real quick. I don't know if you remember. Do you watch the NFL draft?
No.
Okay.
What am I do that for? Like, I mean,
you watch football though.
Am I shopping? No.
The Falcons?
Do I watch football?
Yeah.
I have been watching football more like lately and random teams.
Okay, so. Fair enough. Well, during COVID, when we were quarantined and they held the draft, but people were remote, there was a meme that went around because they cut to the New England Patriots draft, and instead of the coach, it was his dog in the chair in front of the computer. And so that meme kind of went around. That's who's running TDE's marketing department.
Man, don't
a German Shepherd.
Marketing is a hard job, man.
It's a German Shepherd with a world's greatest dad cup on the table.
Yo, Alex, my guy, appreciate the donation, man. Okay.
Oh, what he got some? Oh, okay. Yes. What he got?
Denzel Curry, King of the Mischievous
South. That shit was banging. That shit was banging.
We Still Don't Trust You.
Fire.
Yes. Death of Slim Shady. Chromacopia.
Okay, that was dope.
GNX. What? Okay, and American Dream.
That was okay.
Shout out for American Dream because that came out early in the year, and I think people forgot about that one.
They did, and spoiler alert, we have a list coming up Thursday.
Damn, what is today? Oh my gosh.
And two of these made the list that's coming out Thursday. I'm not going to tell you if it's a good list or if it's a
not good list.
Not so good list. Not going to tell you, but Thursday, two of those made it. I won't say which one.
There will be a list.
There will definitely.
There will be a list every week. Shout out to us though, because
hell yeah.
Shout out to us. We've put out a new video since
at least one
since February 22nd, 2022.
Yes.
Every week,
No weeks off.
no weeks off, no
Yo.
seasons,
Yeah,
no
nah.
summer
No
breaks, no
pauses.
holiday
No
breaks,
timeouts.
nothing. Every week, a new video. So
Yeah.
y'all might not get these shorts like y'all want them, but
Man.
the episodes come out every week.
Absolutely. And y'all rock with them every week. So salute to y'all.
Yeah, man. Salute to y'all. Salute to us.
Number 8 on my list,
Oh man, come on.
album of the year. My favorite albums of the year.
Favorites.
I'm
Let's
from
hear it.
Nashville. And this artist is from Nashville too. His name is Starlito. He dropped an album called Imposter Syndrome. This is grown man rap personified. If you looked up grown man rap in the dictionary, there'd be a picture of that album.
This album. Okay.
Yes, Imposter Syndrome. This is one of those joints where I'm glad this came out at my age and the stage of my life now, because I can really appreciate what he's talking about. Because if this came out when I was 25, I wouldn't get it to go in my head. You know what I'm saying? And so this is one of them ones. Like, I'll give you an example. One of my favorite joints on there is called Therapy.
Okay.
And the album
Okay.
is
Surprise.
Yeah, listen, I got to thank for therapy, man. Y'all tap in. But the album is very therapeutic. At my big age, you got real shit going on left and right. People got family. People paying taxes.
Okay.
People got real bills and shit.
Right. People talk to the congressperson.
All of that.
Yeah.
But no, this is one of those albums. I'm a big fan of Starlito. Lil Baby said he was his favorite rapper.
Wow.
It's kind of one of them your favorite rapper's favorite rapper type situations.
Okay. I mean, I agree with what you're saying about you not appreciating this album at your age, but Starlito could not have made this album until he got here.
Good point.
Because Starlito has been putting out music for a while. Look at me doing some underground stuff.
Hey, listen, this is great. I'm loving this. Please keep going.
But it was this time. It was like perfect timing for this album. So I'm glad you put it on the list. Because otherwise, I don't know if Starlito would get
The
as
recognition.
much attention as he does.
Yeah.
Same for Don Tripp. I give Don Tripp.
Don Tripp just did 2 years straight dropping a project each month.
He has put out a lot of work. I did a community post not too long ago, but people, I think they just don't know who Don Tripp is. But Don
That's
Tripp
fair.
is that dude, man.
Again, it's a lot of rap. Listen,
Yes.
it's between music apps, between
SoundCloud.
HBO Max, between podcasts, this, Spotify, that. There's a lot of content to consume. And so a lot of stuff falls under the radar through the cracks, but this is why CT exists. So, one of the reasons.
Yeah. My number 8 is not underground, but I still think she's slept on for where she is in her career. I got Money Long Revenge at number 8. Again,
She dope, though.
exactly.
Nah, she dope.
That's my point. So Money Long has had a long career
Yeah.
as a songwriter. This is actually her 4th project, but only her 2nd project put out under the Money Long name. She had Public Displays of Affection, which was her album under Money Long, and now this one, which I think comes like after her divorce or breakup or something like that.
Oh, shit, she was married?
Yeah,
Oh, shit, I didn't know that.
that's all I'm saying. So she got an album called Revenge, which is short. Again, it's sweet to the point without beating a dead horse.
Okay.
Which is what I liked about it. She got in, she got out, she still got bops on there. This one again is why I say she slept on, because it didn't even chart on the top Billboard 200.
Really?
Exactly.
She had like a hit on here, though.
She had singles that were hits like that.
Yeah.
Made for Me and Make Me Forget.
Yep.
Which did chart, but the album itself was like on some heat seeker shit, like on some bubbling under.
Gotcha.
So it didn't make the official 200, but she still got nominated for Best R&B Album. So coming up in the Grammys, we got a lot of heat to see, who's actually gonna win. Some of it is progressive or alternative R&B, so it'll be interesting to see where the genre goes, because a lot of it is like expanding what it means to be an R&B album.
That's a fact.
So my favorites, aside from the singles, like I said, Made for Me, Make Me Forget, is 30s, Bessie, which is like that song you gonna shout your bestie out in the club and whatnot type questions, which feels like a rebuttal to 50 Cent's 21 Questions that came out
Oh, that's hard.
a long time ago.
Yeah.
Leave My Baby, which features Glorilla, the People's Champ.
Yeah, she hot. She hot as fish grease right now.
She's actually like singing on this.
Glorilla?
Yes.
Oh, that's a skip. Then.
She raps on it, but then she has like her little Nicki Minaj type vocals.
Oh, okay. I like when Nicki sings.
All I'm saying.
Yeah, I
you
fuck
like
with
when
it.
Doja sings.
I do. She's talented.
Yeah.
I like when Doechii sings. I like when females sing and rap.
I like singing.
I do. I like singing.
Yeah, and Ruin Me is on my my favorites list. So I like Money Long, I like Revenge, and I like that she's working with Jermaine Dupri, who's known to really help to put a project together,
Of
and Brian
course.
Michael Cox. But obviously, she's a songwriter in her own right. So shout out to her.
Shout out to Money Long. Next up, guys, my number 7 favorite rap album of the year. This is a little spicy. And I only say spicy because I feel like this rapper gets overlooked, but I know why, so I get it. So I'm not mad at the fact that he gets overlooked. It's Joyner Lucas. Not Now I'm Busy.
Oh man, okay.
This album, he finally, like, I don't think that anyone would debate that he can rap or not. I just think that people get tired of the concept songs. It's like, bro, first you're rapping from the perspective of a bullet, then you're writing from the perspective of the pen that you wrote this with. Then you're, it's like, fam, we get it, bro.
Right.
So I understand that can get a little old and redundant. He got on through a spicy video with the I Am Not a Racist. I don't know if you remember, that's a couple years ago.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, and so he leans into that a lot. He finally found the balance with this project though.
Okay, cool.
There's a couple of concept songs like Broski and 24 Hours to
Broski
Live.
was hard though.
No, Broski, the video was
Ah,
fire with
what?
Rotimi.
Yes.
Yo, if YouTube would let us cook, we'd be able to play the videos, but that Broski video is fire. Check that out.
Damn.
This album is dope to me. Here's one major reason why it was overlooked. It dropped on March 22nd. Do you know what else dropped on March 22nd?
Please tell me what dropped on March 22nd. The people want to know.
Future, We Don't Trust You
Oh
came out
yeah,
on March 22nd.
that's over
With the lead single Like That powering that. People wanted to hear that album immediately. They didn't give a damn about what Joyner Lucas was talking about.
Yeah.
So he dropped on quite possibly the worst day that you could come out, with all due respect to Ice Cube.
I was about to say
Ice Cube.
second worst day.
Facts. Second worst day. But I get it. Nobody wants to listen to the gimmicky style, but I promise y'all, give this a chance. Make sure you check out When I Need Love with the Escape sample, the Who Can I Run To sample.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Sticks and Stones featuring Conway, and then Still Alright featuring a Logic and a flawless verse from Twista. Yes, I said it in 2024, a flawless verse from Twista. It shit was incredible. But this album is fire. He finally kind of got the balance right.
Okay, I'm proud of him.
And
I
now,
like Jordan Lucas.
now he's writing for Will Smith.
That's what I was about to say.
Yeah, he's clearly writing Will Smith shit.
Well, Will Smith cusses in his raps now, so
What was that Eminem line?
Will Smith doesn't have to like
Cuss to
cuss
sell
and
records.
but I do. So fuck him and fuck,
Fuck you
too.
too.
Whoa.
Nah, if you were like to summarize Eminem in the state, it's like that's right. That's him right there.
Yeah. Oh man, that's
Yeah.
Slim Shady at
Yeah,
his best.
that's Slim Shady
Yeah,
for sure.
That's Eminem is all that. I hate my mom stuff.
Facts. What's your numero 7? Lucky number 7.
My lucky number 7. Imagine that you would say that it's Lucky Day
Hey.
algorithm.
Okay.
But ting. So I like this album because it's like it's adult R&B, but the production was innovative. So I liked it because it pushes the genre forward. The guy can sing, that's obvious, but it's the production that like kind of sets it apart.
Yeah.
I felt like he was a mix between Frank Ocean and Anderson .Paak, and I think that's a good thing. I think he creates his own lane.
Wait a minute, time
but,
out.
Like,
A mix between Frank Ocean and Anderson .Paak.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I think anybody who gets a comparison to those two, I think you're winning.
That's unique as hell.
I think you're winning. He also got a nomination for Best R&B Album, so he's going up against Money Long and some others. He's no stranger to the Grammys. Like, a lot of his projects have been nominated, including Painter, Table for Two, Candy Drip. Like, this guy, it's safe to say he makes good music.
No doubt.
This one is mostly solo effort, so he's on every track, in and out. Only had 2 features on it. That's Teddy Swims, which you would know from that Lose Control song, which was everywhere.
Yeah, that shit was hard.
And then Ray from the UK, maybe a little bit lesser known, but the chick
I
can
don't know who that
sing.
is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she can sing though.
Okay.
My favorites from this album are Lemonade, Top, Blame, which is the one that features Teddy Swims, Breaking the Bank, Mary, and That's You. Yeah.
I like Lucky Day. He's pretty dope. Again, R&B is back. There was a while it was quiet mid to late 2000s, kind of quiet.
Yeah.
I feel like Lucky Day is one of those dudes that's kind of bringing it back though. He's kind of in that new wave, in my opinion.
I'd agree with that.
But he
I'd agree.
dope. I'm
I
co-signing that.
I think what's interesting though is that there is a lane, just like there's a lane opening up for older hip hop acts. There's a super lane for these older like adult R&B acts too. So it's not
I mean, he's
all
not like washed
he's not
old.
washed, but he's not. You're not gonna play this at like your eighth grade prom.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. Please don't.
No.
Please don't play Lucky Day at your eighth grade prom.
So it's definitely for a mature listener.
That's respectable and acceptable, guys. We are moving right along through the list. We're going to take a quick pause for the calls. We wanted to highlight some throwback videos because people ask us a lot about one, the process of how we come up with the list, two, what like are some videos that we go back and look back on and think maybe we could have redone the list or maybe switched a thing or two around, and just some of our favorite episodes that we've done for one reason or another. So we kind of wanted to talk about that. And I know you have a couple of videos that stuck out to you, including your very first one.
Yeah, I got a lot of videos that stick with me, and it's because, like I said, we try to be objective about where we are placing the albums.
Yeah.
And some people like more albums than others, and a lot of that is like built on nostalgia. But we're not gonna go there because we love nostalgia.
Absolutely.
So, but my first video we put up,
Yeah.
that Rihanna video,
For sure.
nervous as shit.
You were.
I was.
You were.
I was so scared.
You were.
I
For no reason.
I mean, I don't know, but it was the first script that I wrote,
Y'all go back and look at that.
or not.
No, please go back. Yeah, hey, please go back and look at the
not
Rihanna
look-
video. Her Q's very first video.
Yeah. Uh, uh, sorry, I had to review the script because I thought I had it. I wrote it. I was ready.
Yeah.
And then the lights hit me. I said, "Boy,
Them lights bright. Them lights get
bro.
bright.
I gotta go. I gotta go step outside." And then I didn't know how the teleprompter was. There was a lot to think about, and I was just like, I said, "Boy, I gotta get out of here." But I wanted to nail it, and I didn't. Like,
It happens.
it was okay though.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
nervous, and like you said, if you go back and watch that video, you'll see it.
Yeah.
But it was fun.
You should have taken a cue from Cole Chillin. He asked what everybody's sipping on for the New Year's.
Oh, that's what I should have done.
That's what you should have done.
And then the words would have been slurring.
What are we? We got something to sip on. We're gonna toast when it hits midnight.
Yeah.
We can't. Can we say what we drinking? What we,
Yeah, why not?
I mean, because is he still not? It's an old bottle,
Okay, well,
so no one's supporting
that's okay.
for anybody weird out there that's on some. But it's some Ciroc. Fuck that. It's some Ciroc pomegranate. I bought this shit like 2 years ago and it's getting drunk. Okay,
All right.
and we're gonna mix it with some grapefruit juice.
Dang, you gave the whole thing away.
I hope it works.
I hope it tastes good because I'm gonna be mad if it's not,
I hope it works.
because it's been sitting there for a while. Because we're not big drinkers, guys.
Yeah, we drink. I drink every so often, but I'm not in here. I got alcohol downstairs, but I don't touch that shit.
Like a whole bar, but yeah, social drinkers,
There you go.
if that.
But I want to know what y'all drinking on, man. Champagne? What we doing? Do people still do champagne at midnight on?
I don't know, it's a celebration. It's supposed to be like, but I don't know. People got what they got.
Yeah.
That's it.
And if you didn't get to the liquor store before 5, you can cancel
Boy,
it.
they probably don't even have what you want.
I'm gonna give you a video that stands out to me, and it's one. There's only maybe 2 or 3 videos. If I could do them over, I would.
Yeah.
And one of them is ludicrous, and I'm gonna show you why. Because I've got a couple of comments here. These are some of my favorite comments. I swear I like when stuff like this pops up. I'm not trying to be funny. I am dead serious. When we see comments like this, I love this. Let's check it out. It says, Word of Mouth is his best album. Word of Mouth at number 6 is crazy work. And then ranking Word of Mouth at 6 is foul. Release Therapy should be there instead. It was very overrated. The rest of the list is spot on. Okay. You gave us a little bit of props. But so in case you couldn't tell, Word of Mouth was number 6 and Release Therapy was number 1.
Tragedy.
It was a tragedy.
Tragedy.
However, I completely understand why people said it. And I didn't get it at first. But shout out to Cold chilling, man. Cheers, everybody. Hey, if you in the crib, if you out and about, drink responsibly. We need to see everybody in 2025.
Yeah.
If you're at the crib, then have at it. Fuck it. But Luda, so I was a big Ludacris fan growing up.
Same.
He was dope.
Yeah. Still is though.
No, for sure. And Word of Mouth was a fire album. But when you listen to it with when this come out, 2022, 2023, whenever we did that list, it hadn't aged as well as the more adult, air quote, Ludacris stuff when he cut his hair and he got the Grammy and all that shit. And I made a mistake and judged it off of that. When really, in actuality, Word of Mouth is Ludacris at his most ludicrous.
That makes sense.
And
that makes
so,
a lot of sense.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And him on the grown tip, that's not, it was still good music, but that's not, if you're a fan of Ludacris, it's impossible for you not to like Word of Mouth. But you can not like Release Therapy because it was a little bit of a deviation from what he normally did.
You're absolutely right.
So I definitely saw the backlash, and I didn't catch that until we put the video out. And I was like, you know what? For once, the comment section is right.
I messed that up.
If I could have a mulligan, it would be, one of them would be the Ludacris video for that reason right there.
Take that one back. If I had one, I got two, but I'm going to say the two, but ain't no but. I'm going to say the two.
Okay, go for it.
I got Brandy.
Yeah, you got to redo that one.
Shut up. So Brandy had just put out an album, and so I put B7 in number one.
Ooh.
If people did not like that, I'm going to show you the screenshots because I'm not doing that. But
yeah.
But they do exist.
Yeah, they are here.
I mean, I told people, I said, meet me in the comments.
Yeah, for sure.
And then they did.
Yeah, they did.
And they
pulled up.
Boy, they pulled up strong because they had Never Say Never, Full Moon for number one. And I was like, damn, I misjudged that.
Yeah.
Trying to be objective, be like, yeah, this is new music. This is interesting. Like, she's trying something new.
Yeah.
But to your point about Ludacris at his most ludicrous, like, Never Say Never, I would have went with that for number one. It is Brandy at her most Brandy.
Yeah, it is.
Like, that's where she's in her pocket. And that's the Brandy that people are most nostalgic about. It's the one that they're like, that's their go-to. For
sure. And that's just to give a little bit of insight on how we cook up these episodes. We try to keep that in mind. Like, there's personal taste.
Yeah, obviously.
You know what I mean? So, like, I like to use Lil Wayne as the example. Lil Wayne, I'm personally a fan of Lil Wayne's music, right? Mm-hmm. So then you have albums where he's doing his best Lil Wayne. There's Carter 2. We had Carter 2 at number one. That's Lil Wayne at his most Lil Wayne-ish. Like, it's impossible to find someone who's a fan of Lil Wayne but doesn't like Carter 2. That wouldn't make sense. So that's him at his most Lil Wayne. Whereas you have him at his least Lil Wayne with the Rock album, because that was an experimental joint, the Rebirth project. That was experimental, and it didn't work for many people, including us. I believe we had that last, if not very last, second to last. And then you have Lil Wayne doing Lil Wayne, but the quality is not there. So that's where you get like I Am Not a Human Being 1 and 2. So and some of the later Carters. Mm-hmm. So those are toward the bottom. But you still keep it with it's kind of about where your taste lies. And that's why we added to the team. Because I'm not ranking anybody that I'm not a fan of.
Right.
Because it would be a disservice to the people who listen and to the artists. Like, why would I didn't grow up on everything. I listen to a lot of shit. I didn't listen to everything.
Exactly.
So we try to stick to where our taste level is, and then keep in mind that artist doing the best version of themselves and ranking from there.
Exactly. Which, again, is what happened with the Mary J. Blige list.
Yeah.
Now, this could go 1A, 1B.
Yeah, that's
but
different.
people didn't like it. I put Share My World at number one, My Life at number two.
Those are interchangeable.
I think so too, but they really wanted to see My Life at number one. I just went with Share My World. One, it is still Mary doing what Mary does. It's one of her earlier albums.
Yeah.
And I went with the Happy Mary versus the Tragic Mary on My Life.
That's fine. I don't see the issue. Like, what's the problem?
Yeah.
One last quick Luda quote. Look at that.
Damn.
I love this shit.
They really wanted you to know. Bravo Show.
Shout out to Bravo Show. He said, look, I've been wrong before. There's been albums that y'all have ranked in the artist's top 3 that I totally disagree with. But it made me go back and listen. And in some cases, y'all was right. Thank you. Now, I respect that.
Shout out Bravo show.
He said, I was tripping when it came out, and now that my ears have grown, I agree with you. But not this time.
Oh.
Aside from the Battle of the Sexes and Ludiversal, which everyone universally agreed that those two are at the bottom, Release Therapy is definitely his worst shit. I remember
What?
being extremely disappointed when it came out. I was like, what is this trash? Luda needs to grow his hair back. He lost something. I never listened to the whole album in its entirety. XYZ, he said word of mouth should be number one.
Like Samson. Gotta get his hair back.
But see that's Ludacris at his least Luda.
Yeah.
So like
no big shoes.
no big ass arms.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I understood. People think that people ask us all the time, like, what do y'all think about the comments? Like when people disagree. I rock with the disagreements.
I'm here for it.
When we're here for it. Just keep it classy, obviously. But we're here for it, especially stuff like that. That's thoughtful. Like he explained it clear as day and he made perfect sense.
Yeah.
I love that shit, man.
And
keep
shout
it
out
up.
to him for going back and looking and like listening to the albums just to see where we were at with it.
Yeah, man. So listen, Lex agree with me, man. It's like 4 good songs in that Rebirth, and that's max. Yeah. Max. That's on a good day.
That's like I'm trying to get out of this deal. Let me go. Give us free.
Bingo.
That's what that is.
All right, let's get back to the list. Number 6 for your boy. Shout out to Cold Chilling. He had this as his number 1, and I'm not mad. But I have it at number 6 simply because I have to be in a certain mood to listen to this. And so there were more projects that I listened that gave more time to. But this is a fire project though. I love the rollout, number 1. Mm-hmm. He said I'm gonna drop on a Monday. I'm not dropping it Friday on midnight. I'm dropping Monday morning when people are getting up and getting ready to go to work.
Drop when I get ready.
Because I want people, he said he wants people to digest the full album in its entirety and not when you're half asleep at 12:01 because you wanted to stay up. No, and you're inside. And no, listen to this in the whip on the way to work and sit with it for the day. It was a great strategy. It ended up doing crazy numbers. I thought the production and the structure on the album was fire. The structure, was fire. The beat transitions was crazy. Even the hidden background vocals. I heard Childish Gambino back there in the cut. I thought that was super dope. It's 14 tracks. That's right in my sweet spot. 13 to 15. That's where all albums need to live.
It's a short sweet spot.
That's that sweet. He's right there in the middle. I appreciated that. My favorite joints, Darling I thought that shit was fire. Sticky, even though I thought Wayne's verse was pointless.
Whoa.
Wayne wasn't talking about shit on
He
there.
breathed on it, bro. That was enough.
No, I need that wasn't Wayne at his most Wayne.
No, it's not. Okay. All right. You still got it on there though. So.
This is true. And I heard the ladies. I heard Sexy Red. I heard Glorilla. I'm thinking it's about to be like a ladies track. And I'm like, oh, okay, some more ladies finna come on. Kind of sound like some lunch table shit.
Yeah, definitely.
And then Wayne came on and one time about shit. I was like, what? Well, okay. But then the Young Buck sample came in and saved it. So it brought me back down to reality. I was like, okay, this shit fire. And then the Tomorrow joint is dope as well. But I have to be in a certain headspace to listen to it. That's the only knock, air quote, if I had to give it a knock.
I like Chromacopia.
It's a really dope project. And he rapping on here too.
Yeah.
Like he rapping on, he can spit.
I still think I like Igor more, but that's just personal.
I like the lane that he's turned, that he's kind of went toward with that Igor, that Call Me If You Get Lost, this joint. I like this sound way better than his original shit. I cannot listen to the originals like the Cherry Bomb and all that stuff. I can't get with it. But that shit is fire though. This joint right here going crazy.
Yeah. My number 6 was Crash from Kehlani. It's her 4th album. It's like super sexy. If you don't know, Kehlani's in this queer space, lesbian, so it's like a lot of that, but it's not overdoing it.
Okay.
It's like saying it just straight out. It's not like, I don't know.
She's talking big shit on them.
Yeah, she's not milking it though.
Yeah.
She also got a Grammy nomination, progressive R&B album. My favorites on here, Groove Theory, which is the opening track, Next to You, What I Want. She has a Christina Aguilera sample from What a Girl Wants, What a Girl Needs, 8. And
TRL days right there.
Oh my god. And Susia, which features Jill Scott. She has a spoken word and then it has some layered vocals because Jilly from Philly got
Yeah, she don't
got
play.
vocals.
Yeah, she ain't
And
playing.
Young Miko has a Spanish verse on there that's pretty dope.
You never heard of him,
Okay,
respectfully.
you don't speak Spanish.
I'm gonna learn
Yes.
one day. I'm gonna learn
Okay,
how to speak Spanish. Go ahead.
let's do it. And then in the video for Next to You, she gets a little political. She was supporting Palestine and has like a long scroll at the end honoring the children who were killed and caught up in the middle of the
Oh shit.
conflict.
Okay.
She mentioned that there was like so many names she really couldn't like include everybody, so invited people to scroll at their own pace. If that's something you want to do.
Okay. I like Kehlani, but I never know what type of genre she's gonna be in depending on the album. I've listened to some stuff that's slick pop. I've listened to some stuff that's straight R&B. Matter of fact, I have a vinyl. Maybe it'll go on the wall one day. Of the one I lost the name of, but she's on the fence with the water hose.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That album is super dope. But I can't think of the name of it. I'm getting old. Y'all forgive me. But yeah, so I rock with her, but it just depends on which version of her I'm getting. Shout out to the guys in the chat. Lex said he pulling up to that Chromacopia tour next year. He's in the building.
You
That's
know,
going to be interesting.
I know who else is in the building because my guy stays at a show. That's cold chilling.
Yeah, for sure. He said he in that GNX joint all day. I'm gonna pass on that GNX tour. When is that
That's
Drake?
gonna be a good time, man.
Nah,
You think about who he can bring out in the city.
nobody.
Damn, you're
People
right.
people we don't know.
I think he alienated a lot of people with just putting him putting him in that song.
Wake me when Drake goes on tour. How about that?
Boy, you be sleeping for a while. It was good until it wasn't. That's the Kalani joint.
That shit is fire.
Yeah.
Shout out to my guy Lex Green. Appreciate the donation, man. Only list I thought you were tripping on was your M ranking. Ain't no way Revival is above Relapse. Performance is beat, and the concept was great. Shout out to Cam who chipped in on that Eminem list.
Yeah.
But that was a spicy take though.
You gotta take it up.
Yeah, a lot of people said that though. They said Revival over Relapse was cap. So that was a heavy theme in the comment section. So you are not alone, Lex. Appreciate that. M has gotten to the point where I think he's been bad longer than he's been good.
Maybe bad longer than he was great.
Great. So not so great longer than he's been great.
Yeah.
Because he's not trash.
Right. And he can still rap. He still can rhyme. He still can put a concept together. I think it's just maybe material.
Yeah.
Or like what he's rapping about. I don't know.
Yeah, it ain't hitting the same. But because those first three went crazy.
It was more shocking though.
True.
It was
so
way
maybe we're
more,
used to it.
Oh, I'd never heard anybody
That's a good point.
talk about what he's talking about in the way he's talking about it. Now it's like, all right, okay, I know you.
You
I know
expect it.
Yeah.
The shine has kind of wore off just a smidge. All right. Next up, number 5.
Who you got?
I'm taking it to the Midwest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Finally.
And again, I know. I listen to music based on like activities I'm doing. And I was on a heavy run. Like in the fall, I was running crazy. My feet hurt still right now from running in the fall. And I needed a soundtrack to run to. And I took it to the Midwest. Detroit knows how to hustle. I went Babyface Ray, the kid that did. This project is fire. And I wasn't a big Babyface Ray guy. I didn't really understand the hype.
Okay.
Detroit had a wave, and I caught a couple of people, but when I heard him, I was like, bro, I don't know about dude. He dope. But I like every other project. So the 2022 joint, thumbs up. The 2023, thumbs down. 2024, this, 2 thumbs up.
We're back on top.
This is hustler music. This is grinding music. Y'all know how they get down in Detroit. Shout out to my Pistons. We making the playoffs this year.
We're gonna see.
Yes, we got all-stars this year. It's gonna happen. But I was running my ass off, and this was my soundtrack.
Literally. I like good hustler music. I'm here for it. I'm here for a come up story. I'm here for the motivation. I like it.
All that.
I'm here for it. So I'm gonna check this one out.
Speaking of that, some of my favorite joints, I Need Some Motivation.
Okay.
Watching My Page and Guardian Angel. This was the hustle music I needed for the fourth quarter.
Man,
He delivered.
that was Watching My Pager. I would.
That'd have been crazy. And then plus you got the album cover with your baby picture. You can't put out no bullshit.
No, not.
The bar
Don't
has been set.
don't embarrass yourself like that.
the,
I'm
bar,
gonna throw my baby picture up there.
the bar has been set for baby picture on your album cover joint. That shit better be magnificent at minimum. And I'm not gonna say this is magnificent, but I'm saying it's a dope album and worthy of a number 5 slot for sure.
Okay, we halfway there. My number 5 was Four Bats. You Made Me a Star.
That's insane.
Don't hate. Don't hate.
This is insane.
Four Bats. He's out here. Look, he got babies on the front. That's how you know he got to represent for him. It's another short project. It was only 23 minutes, and he just tells his story. There's even
Oh man.
the fire alarm beep. Like he didn't change the batteries, and you know what I'm talking about because y'all don't change y'all batteries either. I was in my car when I was listening to this, and I still turned around just to make sure, just to check the fire alarm, and it wasn't even there. The interludes here work. Usually, I'm definitely on skipping some interludes, but they work here because they help to advance the story, and it's interesting to hear his real voice because obviously he got a lot of.
Is his real voice on there?
I think it's him. I'm saying. I mean, he's talking.
Okay, gotcha.
Somebody's talking, so it's not. He takes off the filters and all this stuff, and he's like actually having a conversation with his friend.
Okay.
It's a cohesive project. I think he sets the tones. I think he has a very strong brand identity, whether it's his real voice or the filtered voice, like on some T-Pain stuff. It's interesting. I thought it was also cool that he was able to attract such big names to his project.
Yeah, for sure.
Because
he went viral for the he had the formula of the juxtaposition of how I look versus how I sound.
Yeah.
And so he went viral with that freestyle, air quote, in the middle of the street, and he's got the Pooh Shiesty on. But then he's singing, and it sounds like
right.
This was not what I expected because they all got tech fleece and black Air Force Ones on. And so that was a huge viral moment, which was smart, and he capitalized off that, that's why the big names came calling.
Exactly. So he had Kanye, who's on Act 3 on God.
GOAT.
And that was actually made the album. Usher is on Act 4, Fucking You 18 Plus, which is not on the project.
Yep.
With Usher on it. And Drake on Act 2?
Let's
Date at 8, which also isn't on the album.
Let's go, Drake.
Which is interesting because they said that 4Bat was signed to OVO.
He was, yeah.
But then they were like, well, maybe he's just OVO just distributing
that one album.
The album,
yeah.
And he's not signed. So shout out to him for getting this project out.
Kind of like McConan with the going up on a Tuesday and just those one song, one album type joints.
Oh yeah, well that makes sense. My faves from this album were Act 5, There Goes Another Vase, Act 6, Madman, and Act 8, I Have to Be Alone. I like this album. Nah, and if you got 20 minutes, just pop it on, man.
It ain't. No.
It's 20 minutes.
I feel like the writing is juvenile.
Okay.
It's a little young.
Well, yes, it's about a young relationship. The fact that there's a song called There Goes Another Vase, that lets you know there's a little bit toxicity in the air.
And he even has a picture. The motivation for this album is the chick he's holding up right there. The whole album is about her.
I mean, but you think about that. What's that Drake and 21 Savage cover?
Her Loss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the PND cover. But
But I mean, it's literally about his ex.
Okay.
Like he was like and then like he went and made the music, and he got famous.
X can have an X on his face, but he can't have an X on his.
Oh no, he can.
I mean,
it just him doing that and being motivated by that just reminds me of the youthfulness of the songwriting.
People are motivated by all kinds of things.
This is true.
And they make their art about what they want to make it about. And now you're like, oh, because he was.
This is true.
He's a young guy.
He was heartbroken. Guys, we're gonna take a quick second. Appreciate y'all tapping in again. Chilling with us for the new year. You could be anywhere in the world, but you posted up with the people here at CT. Salute to everybody wherever you're at, East Coast, West Coast, down south, worldwide.
Midwest.
Midwest, can't forget Midwest. Does anybody not know where we at? I feel like we say it all the time.
Yeah, I feel like
I don't know. Some people you'd be surprised though.
I don't know. I'm not really axing it up, but I'd be surprised if people don't know where we are.
You'd be surprised. Don't listen or read.
I definitely.
So that should be in the bio. Yo, where y'all at? It's like right in the bio, bro.
Yeah.
But
where we want you to send these vinyls that y'all keep talking about.
Right.
So we're giving one away, and we will receive however many you got.
We are giving away the vinyls later this evening. Don't you worry about a thing. Whichever one you choose.
You can only get one.
Yeah, you know, we ain't getting both of them. Now I got to keep one of these for myself. Benny show love, sign both of them for me. So we like, yo, let's give one away, man. We're gonna do giveaways and shit as often as we can. It's just our way of kind of showing love, man. We appreciate it. We're gonna be doing some bonus content too. I'm excited to show y'all the bonus content. It's gonna be dropping tomorrow on the 1st, actually,
Yeah.
on Patreon. So hey, matter of fact, for those who don't know, we're gonna drop the link. Shit, I'll get the link in a second. But the Patreon is gonna be fun. There's a lot of albums from the '90s,
Look,
early 2000s that
guys.
slipped through your radar, slipped through the cracks.
I lived in an R&B household. Let's say it like that, baby.
That's fair. And we're like, yo, because we were riding, and I'm like, yo, you never heard this? You're like, no. I'm like, yo, this would be dope if we could sit and listen to some shit that you haven't heard and kind of talk about it, discuss it, react to it. So that's exactly what we're going to do on the Patreon. The first episode drops tomorrow on Patreon. It's your first time listening to Ghetto D by Master P.
Oh, yeah. That was fun.
Look at all these haters surrounding me every day. Listen,
But stop before you get that strike, man.
I would have. Yeah, you're right. Let me quit. So make sure y'all tap in and support. We're gonna have a lot of fun over there, and also get you access into the Discord if you're not already in there. And yeah, it's gonna be dope.
Shout out to Alex. We are not in Greenland, but close.
Close.
Give it another shot.
Absolutely.
Too Tall wants to see your vinyl collection.
I'm gonna pull out some. Pause. I got some behind me. I'm gonna randomly grab a
I
few.
think that's the only one that's worked.
I'm gonna randomly grab a few throughout the night, and we'll take a look because I got some heat. Too Tall, Ghetto D is a great album. Yes, it is, and Q experienced it for the first time in 2024.
That album was long as shit.
Oh, you're gonna get used to that.
Oh my
Welcome to No Limit. Welcome to No Limit. Let's see. I'm gonna randomly grab a handful. Let's see what I get. Oh shit. Hold on.
Too many albums to count.
I thought I was grabbing a handful. It's only like 3.
That's what I'm saying. Those things don't fit on the wall. So.
Yo, look at this shit. Hold on, let me grab this. All right. Anybody know what this is? Anybody want to take a guess?
Let's see.
Yeah.
I'll give it a sec because,
Yeah, we're a little behind.
just a little bit. Do you already know what it is? I mean, it's pretty black on black on black.
But look at the gatefold. It's a lot of it's a lot of vinyls in here.
How much does that one cost, man?
So this is a long album. Anybody got guesses? Y'all let me. Oh shit! Y'all let me know what y'all think this is. All right, that's why I thought I grabbed 5. I grabbed 3.
Yeah, them things are thick.
That's what she said.
OG Tank got a guess. It's a black album.
No, but that's a great guess. Clearly,
That's like the most obvious guess. I think, and this I don't know what it is, but now that I see all the black, I'm thinking it's a Ye album.
yeah,
Okay.
it's Donda. You don't get nothing for that.
I'm pat myself on the back for that because I didn't know, but that black album gave me a lot of hints because it was like, oh, he got a whole black cover, and people are like, what the fuck?
It's true.
Yeah.
It is Donda, and it's like that was a double album, so that's like a 6 LP joint. And then also another giveaway is there's no parental advisory.
Oh yeah, because there was no cussing on it.
Exactly. So that's kind of neat. Here's another one. Big Crit. Crit was here. His breakout mixtape. Woo! I'm not gonna lie to you. Crit had was it Black Friday? I think he had a Black Friday sale where all his vinyls were half off. I copped like 4 or 5 of them joints.
Not the King Remembered in Time going on sale.
Copped Remembered in Time. Let me get that up off you. And then I have another. Y'all are gonna laugh at this one real quick before we get to the list. Y'all gonna laugh at this next vinyl. And you were with me when I got this.
Okay.
Memphis Bleak Coming of Age. Banging.
Now, I'll just put all you guys' mind at ease. I have never heard that, and so that might be on the docket.
Maybe Patreon worthy. Maybe not. I don't know if it's that much. But it's a fire album. I'm not gonna lie. Shout out to Deviant. Hey, we appreciate you hanging in there. We got busy though. We're back. We had to figure out what the hell we wanted to do. we figured out what we want to do, and we're gonna be super active in there. So make sure you tap in. But we appreciate you though, man. Thank you, bro.
I'll just overuse that word super, but we're definitely gonna be active.
Yeah, we're gonna be active on there for sure.
Yeah, but to your point, Deviant, we do appreciate you rocking with us. We noticed that we saw you every month, and we appreciate you.
We got you, man. Yeah, Memphis Bleak, Coming of Age. This is debut album. I did a underappreciated debut albums list. We're gonna do a part 2 and a part 3. We're gonna do underrated debuts from the 90s, underrated debuts from the 2000s. Spoiler alert: this might be on the 90 list.
Maybe.
Maybe
When did that come out?
99.
Oh, I can't believe he's that old. Am I that old? God.
Yeah, you are that old. Hold on, let me grab, because I thought I was grabbing a lot. Oh shit! All right, here we go. Now here goes some. Oh, what is this? Shh, listen, guys, we got the Wale list. Ambition. Love this album.
That is a great album. I have heard it, and I do like it. And I like, what's this song? Let me see.
You've heard this?
Yes.
Aw. Wow, she
Hold
think
on.
she thinks it's another album.
No, I do think it's that album. No, Sabotage. Sabotage.
Fire.
Shit, yeah.
Fire with Lloyd. I
Yep.
think. Yeah. That joint go crazy. We got this album by some guy named Kendrick Lamar. I don't know. I think
Of course.
Is that his name?
Got
I
the
don't
man.
know. Yeah, I'm not sure what his name is.
Classic.
I think it's somebody Kendrick. I used to like him a lot. I don't
That's
know.
his name.
I don't know what happened.
K
Now that's a classic. That album is the shit.
K is for classic.
If that's classic, what's the
Pass it. No.
Puff No Way Out? This is a fire project though. This is, I promise. Have you heard this?
Let me see.
Benjamins?
I know that song. Who doesn't know Benjamin? Like
That's
is-
a great point.
the
That
singles
was
everywhere.
disrespectful for me even
I
asking
don't
that.
know. I mean,
That was-
give me some credit. No, I don't know these songs. Except it's all about the Benjamins.
Oh shit. We might have to add this to the list.
Okay.
I had an idea for the next album that we're gonna listen to because I have an idea that you haven't listened to it yet.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Y'all let us know. Do y'all want to listen? Yeah. Do y'all want us to listen to Puff Daddy and the Family No Way Out or no? Last one for today, unless we get bored and grab some more. Jim Jones, Hustlers, POME. Some people say poem. Some people say poemy.
I'm gonna not say that at all.
It's product of my environment, but some people say poem. What do you think? Poemy?
like home, poem. I don't
Maybe
know.
poem. You're right.
It's weird.
Damn.
I don't know why we do that.
I've never said poem. It might just be poem.
Why would you say poem?
I didn't get that. I got that from somebody else
I'm just saying.
that couldn't read.
There are
Apparently.
so many words that rhyme with those letters.
Oh shit! So that's just a couple of the vinyls behind me. I got a stash behind me in the cut.
You wanted to know.
Absolutely.
And that is the answer to your question.
Yes. Okay. Where we at? We back to the list.
Close. Unless
Talk to me.
you want to talk about people who dropped projects since we did their list.
Oh yeah, real quick. Yeah, let's throw a couple out there. Who you got that's dropped the project since we did their list, and if you want to have any input or where they will go.
No, I don't have any input, but Mario dropped one that just came out. Glad you came.
We did Mario list.
Yeah, I did a Mario list.
Oh shit, I didn't know
It
that.
was good too.
what's
I
up.
enjoyed that revisiting his stuff.
His new album solid.
Yeah, for real. That's some grown man R&B too.
Facts.
Mary J. Blige dropped a new one, Gratitude.
Yeah, we gotta add that.
Do we? Okay.
maybe
But
not.
the major one is Beyonce.
Yeah.
That's the elephant in the room or the horse. She dropped Renaissance and Cowboy Carter since we did her list, and she's got one more coming. She
Act
did
3.
Act 3. Well, she did announce a date, but obviously she's so
I think that's a tour.
yeah. I don't know. I don't know if she's gonna tour this Cowboy Carter.
If she does, I think that announcement is. If I had to bet money, I think I would say that's a tour announcement.
Okay, how much? I
I got
think
$5 on it.
I think it's a
You think it's an album?
I think it's another project.
Wow.
Not I don't know, like some kind of movie or something. Like something random that's
okay.
not an album or a tour.
Don't sell us any more products though, Beyonce.
Yeah, that was it hair stuff?
Yes.
Sacred.
The hair shit, the
Yeah.
the whiskey.
Oh
or
yeah, I forgot she had the whiskey.
The Adidas shit that flopped.
Maybe she's trying to get to her Billy.
That ain't gonna be.
Do you know who else has a Billy and no album in sight?
who that?
Rihanna.
Good point.
Rihanna's not putting out any more music, so
Hell no.
that person has not dropped an album since since
Shout
we
out to her.
last spoke.
There's a couple of rappers that have Nas. As
Yeah.
soon as we do his list, he decides to get back in the lab with Hit Boy and go crazy. So
Boy.
we got to redo his joint, add those Hit Boy collabs. Um, Kendrick, of course, dropped GNX. Drake dropped For All the Dogs since we did his album list, and we still got to do his mixtape list as well. Lupe dropped Samurai, and I've heard a lot of good things. Spoiler alert: Samurai is not on my list, but I've heard really good things about it. I need to check it out again. I didn't get a chance to get around to it, but I will soon.
To say you don't like the Midwest except Detroit.
I rock with Lupe. You know what? A Midwest artist is my number one.
Okay.
How about that?
How about it?
And Big Sean dropped Better You or Better, yeah, Better You Than Me. Yeah, that came
Yeah.
out since his list and wasn't very well received. We have it on the list coming up this week. Again, not for anything positive. Sorry, Big Sean, my fellow Aries brother.
Better me than you.
Too tall to. Oh, that's what it is.
Better me than you.
Okay, there you go. Too tall. You ain't rocking with that puff. What?
No, we got two no ditties.
What? Are y'all serious?
Toss No Way Out in the trash. Remove Mace from that album, and it's Garbo.
No, because Biggie is still on there. Like, come on, what we talking about?
He said what he said.
All right. Good Kid and Section 80 are neck and neck. Shout out OG Tank. I love Section 80 though. Fire. But Good Kid takes it because of the storytelling, in my opinion. It felt like I was listening to a movie. Shout out to Lace Mob. That poem is poem is a classic.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Okay. Jim Jones.
Fire album. Deviant Harlem World is amazing. I can't get through Double Up. You have never lied, sir. Double Up is when we do that sophomore slump list. Double Up by Mace is 1,000% on it and will probably be on the top half.
Damn.
That first album was fire. That second one, Bazura.
Okay, Spanish.
All right,
it's
listen.
coming through, man.
I'm working on it. Appreciate that, guys. All right, now back to the late list. What number we on?
4.
We on number 4? Are we moving right? Damn, it's almost 11:30. Okay.
All right.
Shit, we moving right along. We got the
Gas on it.
We got the we got to put some gas on it. We got the giveaways coming in just a second, y'all. Number 4, West Coast. I mentioned TDE's lack of rollouts, lack of a J-Rock album because that was the one I was waiting on. So I'm really just annoyed that they didn't put that out. But they did give one solid rollout, and that was the Schoolboy Q.
Mm-hmm.
Blue Lips. Y'all let me know what the hell this means because I still don't know. Maybe it's some Cali stuff. Maybe it's some TDE stuff. I don't know what the hell it is. But I love the rollout. He spoon-fed us a couple of songs here and there. Lost Times, Urine 101, Thank God for Me. Shout out to that Project Pat sample. Those are some of my favorite joints on the album. I'm not a fan of the song with Ab Soul. And some of the records are a little too left field for my taste. However, there's really small complaints. This album is one of the ones I think probably sounds really good on vinyl, and I'll more than likely end up picking it up one day. But really strong project. Schoolboy Q. We have a list on Schoolboy Q too. For those who don't know, we've got his albums ranked. Make sure y'all check out the channel. But this was a great album to add to his already strong discography. So I was a big fan of this. Gave it a lot of spins. I think this will age really well too. So I like the visuals and everything, the whole nine, man. So salute to Schoolboy Q. He was the first TDE released this year, so I thought big shit was about to pop. I was like, yes, that J-Rock finna come out. God damn it, this compilation finna come out, and god damn it, and no, nothing.
Got you hyped.
It got me hyped for no reason.
That's why you mad at the marketing team.
Yeah, I'm hot. I'm tight at the little German Shepherd at the computer, sitting there staring at the shit. What you got number 4?
All right, my number 4, I don't think anybody would have guessed this one, but it's on my list anyway. It's Trevor Jackson. It's Complicated.
Doesn't he act?
He acts. He's in Grownish. He did the Superfly movie.
He sure did.
He sure did.
He was Superfly, right?
He was Superfly.
Damn.
Yes.
Okay.
He's on my list. This one only 17, so we took it up a notch, but down from Jason Derulo, obviously. This isn't listed as an official studio album, but it's released just like the other ones, and it doesn't matter because it's a project and it's fire.
So it's complicated, is what you're saying.
Yeah, man. Ding-ding. This one is bedroom music, so it's not that like adult R&B. It's adult, but it's like more bedroom boom type of stuff. So
Okay.
my guy knows how to talk to the ladies. If you don't, you could like look at him, but anyway,
Whoa.
don't look at him.
Yeah. Why would
I'm
we do
looking at
that?
him.
Why would we do that?
Whatever. So he knows how to talk to the ladies without like alienating the dudes, and if anything, he's helping y'all out. So I would put this on if I were in your position. But one thing I do not love about the album is it can feel a little one note, but he does sound good on every single track.
Okay.
My favorites are Find Out, Heads Up, Consistency, and Jog Your Memory.
I'm going to single handedly pick those four and then listen to them.
You should.
And based on those four, I'm going to run the other ones.
Okay.
Because I've never heard his music in my life.
In that order. He sounds really good.
Okay.
I think you'll like it.
You blinded by the muscles?
Blinded by the smile.
Oh, shit. No, I definitely check it out. Okay. Moving right along. Top 3 albums 2024. This might be my spiciest take.
Spicy at number 3.
It is. I'm talking about it is. Who got spicy shit? This is like Nashville
Ghost
hot chicken spice. Who got hot shit?
I was just gonna say ghost pepper chili.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
All that. I feel like this artist gets unnecessarily shitted on because their last project, their first project was good. The second project was a step back, and this project didn't do well commercially. Mm-hmm. And so in today's Twitter day and age, everybody's looking at first week sales as if they still matter. And everybody can't wait to talk about somebody's underperforming first week sales. I don't understand why that's a thing when the average person can't tell you how a stream is counted. Right. So why we're like, oh, it did 12,000. You don't even know what that means. That's like 30 million plays. It equals like 12. It's like something crazy.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, so he gets unnecessarily shitted on, and I don't see enough people talking about this album, and it is Corday, The Crossroads. I think this album is fucking fire, and I don't understand why nobody else is talking about him. I can understand people's knock on him a little bit where they say he's not that interesting.
What you mean as a personality? Is he like Russell Wilson? Not interesting.
Whoa, shit. Now that's the most uninteresting nigga in the world. It's not that. He the opposite of other buddy.
Okay. Shout out to Russell Wilson.
Yeah, shout out to Russell Wilson, but he's on one end of the spectrum. So it's not quite that. But it's kind of like when people, the knock on J. Cole, they're like, man, I go to sleep to J. Cole. That was kind of like the.
Okay.
Yeah, that was kind of the knock on Cole for a minute, unless you're a diehard fan. So I think that Corday kind of gets that slack. The album is fire, man. I think he gets overhated, just again because it didn't do numbers. And no, I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't have GNX on the album on my list.
You doing what?
I don't have GNX on my list. So
out of all 2024, you don't have GNX on the list.
I don't.
Okay.
But that comes to my taste. I'm not into West Coast production that heavy. So some people will see this and be like, how would this make it, but something else like that won't?
Yeah, that's what I'm going through right now.
But that's the reason is because it's my taste. Again, that's why I say favorite. That's why I'm not claiming top 10 best albums. I'm not doing that ever again. Because I don't think it's accurate. Yeah. But I'm telling y'all, go check this album out if you missed. Just listen to What Really Matters, Nothing's Promised, '06 Dreamin', and All Alone, and tell me that this shit ain't fire. Like, lie and tell me those songs I just named aren't the shit. They're going crazy. He's got 2 joints with Wayne. He said Wayne gave him some advice to rap like he's imagining somebody's hearing him for the first time. And I think that's exactly what he did. Mm-hmm. He sounds improved even more than when he came out. This shit is fire to me, man. Like I'm missing what people are missing about this.
So he made better use of his Wayne feature than Tyler, is what you're saying.
Absolutely. That Saturday morning joint is frying that Tyler shit.
Yeah, it is. My number 3 is Leon Thomas III with Mutt.
And that shit banging.
Why? I'm trying to tell you for it, Mutt. This dude got pedigree. He's from New York.
Ooh.
If you did not know, bars.
I see what you did there.
Yeah. He had early roles in Broadway. If you didn't know, he was like provided the singing voice for Tyrone on the Backyardigans. This is Nick Jr. So if you got kids, you may know the Backyardigans, but my guy was He was out in these streets early, is all I'm trying to say.
Okay.
He was a member of the Rascals, this production duo. I don't know if you know about them,
I
but they
don't.
had some placements on Ariana Grande's Position, Certified Lover Boy, Vultures, and he won for his contribution to the song Snooze with SZA. Won
Oh
a
yeah,
Grammy.
that's that shit.
So my guy's been out in the streets for a while, and after a couple of mixtapes in the Dat Piff era, it's only his second studio album. So I think he's doing pretty well.
Yeah, no, dude on the right track, and he got a lot of buzz with this album too.
For sure. He signed to, who he signed to? Ty Dolla Sign. He's on the Motown imprint, Easy Money.
Wait, time out,
Ty Dolla Sign.
time out, time out. Leon Thomas is signed to Ty Dolla Sign.
Yeah,
Would you sign to Ty Dolla Sign?
that's what Wikipedia said.
Would you sign to Ty Dolla Sign if you signed?
I don't know.
And I mean that with all due respect.
I don't know. Ty Dolla Sign is really talented.
Oh, he
And
dope.
He got pedigree too.
Yeah, he's super dope.
So
But is he a CEO? Is his label cooking up?
I
Did you know he had a label?
did not.
Me neither.
This might be the first release on the label. I don't know, but he's
Okay.
on Ty Dolla
That's
Sign.
crazy.
Who would you sign to?
I don't. There's only probably 3 rappers I'm signing
Are you
to.
saying, is he a rapper? Are you saying Ty Dolla
Oh,
Sign
artist.
doesn't have CEO material? Doesn't read CEO to you?
I will say this: I didn't know that, and he's letting them cook. So he's not all in the video.
But think about, that's true. Like, you barely even know. It's almost like October. Well, I don't know. October London.
He
with
represents
Snoop.
Death Row though,
Yeah, because Snoop does do a little bit all in the video kind of shit.
a little
And
bit.
you'd be like, damn, dude.
But October London dope too though.
October London is dope.
Yeah, he hard.
So Ty Dolla Sign does have a feature on this second single, Far Fetched. The first single, which we all know is Mutt. That's
Yeah.
the title track.
Yep.
That shit goes hard.
It does.
And It Got a Look from Your Boy Freddie Gibbs on the remix. Did you know that?
I did not. Let's go, Gangsta Gibbs.
My faves are Dancing with Demons, Vibes Don't Lie, Feelings on Silent, and Answer Your Phone. So this is more relationship vibes, but I think he's more mature than my guy Four Bats.
Clearly.
And the sound like is incredible. So I think Ty Dolla Sign does have like an incredible ear. So if
Yeah, that's true.
anything,
That's true.
and Motown got a lot of history.
Fast. Yeah,
So
you're not lying.
You're not doing too bad now. If they let you roam around in like the archives and let you pull some shit out, you're not doing too bad.
That's a good point. No, that's not a bad place to land. That's not a bad place to land. Shout out to the homie Deviant for life, man. Appreciate the donation, bro. Thanks for the Deviant love tonight, y'all. QB, I see you at the gym.
Hey,
Wishing everybody in here a happy new year. And Ghetto D is the chronic of the South. What did we say when we listened to it and talked about that?
they gonna have to see on Patreon.
Yeah, but we talked. That's so funny that he says that though, because we talked about that. So good looking, man. Appreciate that, Deviant. Make sure y'all
man.
tap into the Patreon to support.
Thank
We're
you.
gonna have some fun listening to these albums, and your reaction to some of this stuff is hilarious, yo. I'll give y'all a sneak peek to the next one that's gonna drop this month. Is yeah,
Yeah, why not?
it's
If you're,
Machiavelli.
if you're tapped in on New Year's Eve
Yeah,
with
fuck
Culture's
it.
Theory, yes, give them the song.
The second Patreon drop will be Machiavelli. It's our first time listening to Machiavelli.
I just feel like
Come with me.
you just be putting me out on Front Street.
Oh,
Yes.
no, I'm putting you out.
Damn.
But it's not a bad thing. It's before your time. The same way when somebody asks about the 80s and we like, yo, I'm not, the bridge is over. Like, I don't know.
That's funny.
It's before my time. Like, I haven't heard a lot of that stuff. So, and if I did, it was when I was way too young to like process it. So it's okay.
That is an interesting thing because that is one thing about listening to it now versus listening to it when I was 10 years old or something.
Yeah, that don't count.
Crazy.
So, Machiavelli, we'll drop that in probably a week or two. So just make sure y'all tap in, man. It's pretty dope. Shout out to OG Tank. He said GNX got better after I listened to it all the way through 5 times.
I would buy that because I didn't like it the first time through either. I think I liked maybe 3 songs on it, and those might have all been the singles.
It's because it's not good.
And then I had to, I don't know, because there's some like Beyonce stuff I got to listen to more than one time to be like, okay, now I get it.
Yeah, that's fair. But that's what, you know what though? Good art has that effect though.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you got to process and dissect and hear. You hear it once, that's just kind of like, okay, that's the run through. Now I got the tone or whatever this is, because Beyonce should be sounding different each project.
Every
Kendrick
project.
should sound different each project.
Yeah.
So you got to kind of get that initial.
Ye has that too.
Ye definitely has
Jesus
that.
is King. I was like, What?
It still ain't good though. That still ain't good.
I don't know. After a couple of times,
That's his
then
worst
I was like,
album.
oh, okay, I get it. I'm into it.
Outside of the shit he dropped this year, that's his worst album.
That Vulture stuff is
It's,
worse.
that Vulture shit is trash.
Oh my gosh.
And that's
Talking
my
about Ty Dolla
guy.
Sign.
That's, yeah, and Kanye's my guy. I don't stand for no Kanye slander, but
That's not slander if it's true.
That Vulture shit. Ugh.
Ugh.
Ugh. All right.
Yikes.
Yeah, shit gave me the heebie-jeebies. Oh, okay. So it's time because we just finished number 3.
Yes.
It's giveaway time.
Okay. All right.
So you got to pull up the.
I got my random number generator.
Okay, hold on.
Hold on.
We got these 2. We got plugs I met. Benny the Butcher. This the throwback joint. It's from a couple years ago. 20. I don't know, 21 maybe. I know he dropped plugs I met 1 and 2. I can't remember what year this came out, but it doesn't matter. This one is Everybody Can't Go. This came out earlier this year. I met Benny at a record store in Riverdale, Georgia called DBS Sounds.
CBS Sounds.
Triple salute to DBS Sounds, man. Good guys over there. Shout out to Mooch. And they have events like this, well, maybe once a quarter.
Yeah.
Somebody will come through and sign some joints. I got some signature. I got a Killer Michael album signed. I got a Rhapsody, her latest joint this year, 2024 signed.
Please don't cry.
Yeah. So great place to. Kehlani came
What?
like right before I discovered that they did this. I was like,
yeah.
fuck. I would have got that other joint signed. But so yeah, let's do the giveaway. Shout out to everybody that commented. Shout out to everybody that shared. We saw your shares. You got an extra entry. We took care of y'all. So we're gonna do a random number generator. Hold on, let me pull up the names.
I'm randomly generating a number.
Hold on, let me pull up the names. Bam.
All right.
All right. Drum roll, please. Hit the button whenever you feel like hitting the button and tell me what number pops up.
I'm hitting the button. 9.
Number 9. Too tall for you, fool. Number 9.
Way.
I swear.
All right.
Damn. Hey, let me know which one you want, bro. Shout out to Midnight Black 84. What's good for Michigan? Shout out Detroit. My Pistons, we cooking this year. Let's get it. Playoff bound.
Are you from the Mitten?
Shout out to the
Murder Mitten.
That's what they say?
Did you not watch Rhythm and Flow?
I did, yeah.
When Big Sean kept talking about Murder Mitten.
I probably didn't know what the hell he was saying.
Okay.
I've never heard anybody say that in my life.
Apparently it's a thing.
Too tall. Which one of these you want, bro? Do you want the Everybody Can't Go or the plugs I met? Let us know. Shout out to the homie. He been supporting us for a stretch, man. Shout out to everybody that tapped in. We're gonna try to do these more often.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're all gonna be autographed. I'm not gonna hold you.
Yeah, right. DBS Sounds though, we pulling up.
We pulling up. So whenever they have an event and we get some autograph, we'll try to get an extra 1 or 2 to give away. But we'll get with you in the DMs, Too Tall, man. We'll, you know what I'm saying? We'll get this shot sent out to you ASAP. Let us know which one you want, though. We can't send both. I got to keep one for myself. I'm being greedy. That's not greedy, though.
No, that is what it is. Do you have a preference?
Yes.
Okay.
But I don't mind. I'm not tripping, but I do have a preference.
Okay.
I'm curious to know which one.
Right.
Hey, I'm curious to know which one he want.
Right, because if it's the one that you want to keep, it's gonna be hilarious.
I won't be mad either way though.
I know that's the kind of guy you are, but I will be laughing.
Deviant said he got that Carter 3 vinyl from us. Yes, that was one of our first giveaways. Was it the first?
It might. No, it wasn't the first. 'Cause I think the first one.
Kanye.
What about a DMX sweatshirt?
Oh yeah, you're right. The DMX sweatshirt. Yeah.
Yeah, the DMX was first.
And then the Kanye was the first vinyl. Mm-hmm. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Damn, that was a good one.
And then Carter 3. Yeah. So salute. Shout out OG Tank. Cade is balling. Not gonna lie, All-Star baby. Let's get it. We gotta go to a game.
Don't gas him up.
Yeah,
versus the Hawks.
He gonna roll his ankle next tomorrow. And
oh
shit.
No, please don't.
We gotta go to a Pistons Hawks game.
All right, I pull up. Watch Ice Tray.
Ice Tray the game. All right. While Too Tall is thinking on that, let's keep it moving to number 2. We on number 2?
Yep, we at number 2.
Go for it.
All right, my number 2 is No Worries. Why Lord? Why Lord? I don't know. But No Worries.
Yeah.
Now, this one is from Anderson .Paak and Knowledge. If you did not know, they're classified as a super duo because they're both already famous.
Absolutely.
This was a much anticipated project, and they delivered. So shout out to them. I love the open with Dave Chappelle about the word deserve because I feel the same way. I feel the same. I think deserve is like an overused word. People don't get what they deserve, for better or for worse. You just gotta live with life as it comes. This one is genre bending because that's what Anderson .Paak does, and Knowledge is known to do his shit too.
For sure.
But it's fire. Like no matter what, if you look at it as an R&B album, if you look as a hip hop album, no matter how you look at it, this is a fire album, and it's perfect rainy day record. It's mellow, but he immediately creates a vibe. It's calm. It's innovative.
Yeah.
Even though it has like common themes. I mean, most music, no matter what the genre is, had common themes.
There's only
like,
so much you can talk about.
Exactly. It says love and ambition. And then I just think Anderson .Paak is one of like the most versatile artists of our time.
He can do like 7 different sounds.
Exactly. He's a multi instrumentalist.
Yeah.
He can write.
And he's dating Mariah Carey.
And he's dating Mariah Carey. Shout out to TMZ because I saw them.
Yeah, holding hands and shit.
Yes,
yeah,
he walked her to the car. Walk me. Anyway,
I'm assuming he's talking to her. I don't fucking know.
Mariah Carey just not let anybody just touch her hand. Mariah Carey wouldn't even let us cook with this video, showing her videos. So I know
that's true.
She don't let people like. She's definitely has her ignore game like very strong.
Yeah, diva gang.
Hell yeah,
all day long.
And then this guy also nominated for best progressive R&B. So whatever progressive R&B is versus regular R&B, we're gonna find out from the Grammys, I guess. But fuck them.
Yeah.
My faves on the album are "Move On," "Daydreaming," because that guitar solo is
that "Daydreaming" is bananas.
I love a lot of songs called "Daydreaming." I like that Lupe "Daydream." Anyway,
that's the shit too.
That's a poll for another day.
That's the shit.
"Out the Way" and "Distant Space" are my tops.
You know what's funny? The list that we have coming out this week. This album made that list too.
I know somebody would put this on the list, and I know why they would put it on the list.
Yes. Shout out to our guy Cam.
Yeah.
He submitted we're not gonna say what the list is. I don't want people to be upset.
Well, if they follow Cam, they know what he put out.
Yeah, you'll see. Shout out to Too Tall. Too Tall said I'll go with Everybody Can't Go.
All right. Now, which one was it? All right. Shout out to Too Tall for picking.
That was the one.
For drawing my guy's card.
But it's okay. Yeah. I'm gonna mail it off because I'm a man of my word.
Yep.
But it was this is why though. This is why I wanted to keep that one. I don't. It really don't matter. I'm being silly, but when I was in line, and I handed them the 2 joints. I asked them. I said, "Yo, what do you do when you find out it's one of your closest homies that can't go?" And so we had like a small conversation about that and I was asking him for myself. For some shit
asking
that
for a friend. Yeah. That friend is me.
Exactly. And so that's why just the whole theme of Everybody Can't Go, I've noticed that the older that I've gotten, that shit rings very true. So that's why that was if there was one, if you gave me a choice, I would keep that one. But I actually prefer Plugs I Met as a better project.
Yeah.
So it's a win-win. That's why
it's a title, huh?
Yeah, the title got me. Just the theme of that.
Okay.
That's real shit.
Well, Too Tall, what's your essay? So you can get this. What's your monologue on why you should get Everybody Can't Go?
Nah, we're going to shoot it out to you, man. A Sappington, bro. We got you. Shout out to Midnight Black 84. Thoughts on that J. Cole and Bone song? He re-released 2014 Forest Hills Drive with the bonus joints, and that was one of them. Damn. I like it, don't love it, because I ain't like the beat. I ain't gonna hold you. The beat was okay. It kind of sounded like that Cole production from back then, which wasn't all that. But Crazy Bone snapped though.
Okay.
And he be doing that, so there's no surprise there.
I'll take your word for it. I'll listen to it on my way home.
Absolutely, that might put you to sleep. Not gonna lie. That production, man. I rock with Cole a long way, and I think that podcast series is complete flames. But his production sometimes be hit or miss. My number 2.
Let's get it.
Going to the Midwest. Yo, I'm not a Common fan.
What?
I'm not.
I don't know if I would have not guessed that. No.
I'm not gonna lie to you. We have a common list. Shout out to that. I didn't write it. I ate it a little bit, but I didn't write the whole thing. Because I'm not a Common fan, that's not my cup of tea. With that being said, this shit is fire. And This is why I like where hip hop is. Common is an OG in the game at this point,
Facts.
a legend, Midwest legend. If you had a Chicago Mount Rushmore, I feel like he's got to be on it.
Yeah.
And so he drops this with P Rock, the Auditorium Volume 1. Man, to me, this is straight through. Grown man shit. Again, maybe it's just where the space I am in my life. Common's been on that type of talk. I just haven't always been a grown ass man. So maybe that's why I didn't relate. Who the fuck knows? The only Common I really bang with is the Kanye joint B. That have you heard that?
Yeah.
Are you, hey, that might be a Patreon listen. Oh, I love that album. Woo, that shit is dope. But anyway,
Is that the one with Testify?
yeah,
Fire ass video.
yeah. The video was hard as
Yeah.
fuck with Taraji.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was dope. But this album is crazy. I loved it. I listened to it a lot. This is another vinyl pickup. I don't have it, but I'm saying eventually this will be added. I can just throw it on and let it go. This is something I can listen to when I hop on PlayStation 5 and beat up on whoever wants to see me on Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Oh, okay. Got a soundtrack now.
Absolutely. Now I got the soundtrack to that, so I'm good. I highly recommend people check this out. It got nominated for a Grammy. I was happy to see that. But I like to see the OGs get love and kind of get mixed in with the youngsters. I know people were saying that the Grammys needs to split up the rap categories the same way they split up the R&B categories.
40 plus.
Something of that, some type of traditional or some
I'm
type
saying,
of,
would they split up a country like category like that?
I don't know, but they split up R&B though. What's progressive R&B?
Who the fuck though?
So why can't they do
Adult
contemporary hip hop, adult contemporary hip hop?
They probably will. They gonna have to. They basically have their own radio station now.
That's true.
So
So
gotta have a Grammy category.
I don't know if this will win, but I'm glad it got some looks, man. I was pleasantly surprised. Again, I'm not a Common fan in a traditional sense, but this shit goes super dope. So before we get to the number one though, it's almost midnight. We got 10 minutes.
On the East Coast?
Are you gonna grab it? Oh yeah, on the East Coast.
Oh yeah.
Are you gonna grab our drinks?
Yes.
I can go through some more vinyls while you, because we got a toast to
Okay.
more life.
I gotta make the drink too.
Yeah, hell
Yeah.
yeah. Are you good at that?
What's the ice?
We don't need no ice. It's on chill.
Oh, okay.
It's on chill.
Okay, Jeremiah.
You know what I mean? All right, while she goes and grabs the Drizzanks, progressive R&B is neo soul. I ain't know neo soul still existed. I ain't even gonna lie. Not even gonna hold you. But that's dope. That makes sense, and I'm glad it exists. Next up on the vinyls, y'all. Let's see. Now y'all know what I rock with. Y'all know the label that I represent the most. I'm a big No Limit head. Mac, you probably can't see it, but Mac World War III on vinyl, original joint, 1999, fire album. If you've seen our top 10 No Limit albums, you know how much I love this World War III. I feel like it was ahead of its time. This is when Beats by the Pound had left No Limit, and people thought it was over, and well, it was over, but they dropped two fire albums, that Fiend Street Life and this Mac World War III. It was super dope. Next up, what do I got? Ooh, grab a Texas artist vinyl. I don't think I got one, OG Tank. I ain't gonna lie, Tank. I don't think I got a Texas artist vinyl. I'm thinking, damn, I don't. But that's a good one. I need to add it because I need that fix. What I do got, we're gonna represent Crenshaw. Rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle. Victory Lap. It's a classic. I said it was a classic before he passed away. I rock with this the second it came out. I was a huge Nipsey fan, in and out the booth. He was one of my favorite rappers. I hated that they took him from us, man. That shit was corny. Let me see. Shout out to Midnight Black 84. Do you think we'll get a Hot Boy song next year? We have a better chance of getting a song than we do getting a reunion tour. People keep talking about this tour, and bro, Wayne is outside, y'all. Like, I don't know. They may get a tour. Wayne not gonna be there every stop if that happens. I doubt we get an album. A song seems more likely. I'd be here for it, I guess. Do I need? Well, yeah, I'd be here for it for nostalgic purposes. And that live was the shit. Shout out to Amazon Prime, the Louisiana Fest. It took me back right there. Got another vinyl, random. I'm a Fat Joe fan. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Loyalty. It's a dope project. Caught this for stupid cheap. But I was a fan. I'm a big fan of Fat Joe's discography. I think it's slept on. Real quick, I'm gonna do a couple more. Thank you so much. Oh my god, filled to the brim. We talked about the Rhapsody. Look at it. She wrote me a yeah. She wrote.
Y'all
Listen,
know each other?
I don't know. Maybe so. She had a lot to say. But she seemed mad cool though. So please don't cry. What was the name of it? This is the joint that came out this year. Fire Project. So triple salute to her signing this. Again, she seemed mad cool.
Shout out DBS again.
Shout out DBS Sounds, man. If y'all in Atlanta, pull up the DBS Sounds. Follow them on Instagram so you can go to when they have these events. And last one, real quick. Jim Jones again. This is the debut. And this is to me, this is slept on debut, and I got this for stupid cheap as well. So I didn't break the bank to get this Jim Jones debut. But on my way to church, this was a record store day drop from I don't know 2021, I want to say. But I really like this first album, even though it's very like unpolished.
Oh yeah, like a raw Jim
Yeah,
Jones, like he just getting
he
started.
just learned how to rap yesterday.
Well,
But there's like a
I'm here for that.
yeah, there's a charm to it, man. So on my way to church, solid Jim Jones project. He's got more better ones, and we have a Jim Jones list. So check that out. I gotta plug the list.
You gotta plug the list. We got more than 100 lists, and I think the people who are here have seen them all. And if you haven't, there's definitely a playlist for you, a
Absolutely.
rabbit hole for you to go down.
Shout out to Cole Chillin'. No, it's RSD, but it's not edited. We got the parental down there. Bam. But you're right though. I be having to catch. I'm glad he said that because I have to catch myself when I pick up vinyls from like used spots, and they'll be unedited. Or excuse me, they'll be edited and I don't peep it. I'm like, wait a minute, where's the parental advisory? I gotta find that sticker
Right.
because
This
I
is
don't.
hip hop, and I need my cuss words.
I'm a grown man. I've mentioned taxes before about 7 times. What we got for number one? Give me a drum roll, please. What's your number one album? While we got 4 minutes before we toast.
My number one album is Sir Heavy. I'm gonna be honest. This is the first.
That should go crazy.
The first Sir album I've listened in a totality. So I had to check with my homie who has been on Sir and try to put me on Sir
Okay.
whether or not this was his favorite album. He said no, he's on nostalgia, but that's for nostalgia purposes.
There you go.
But I like Heavy. I rock with it from front to back. It was smooth, it was mellow, it was more self-reflective than like typical bedroom boom R&B,
Okay.
even though there was some of that. I thought the intro was really good, set the tone for the record. He had perfectly placed features and definitely cruise music. After I was reviewing a bunch of albums to make this list, like this one got to the top and it stayed at the top. So that's where it's at for me.
Shout out to Sir.
My favorites were the heavy intro, heavy title track, 6 whole days, I'm Not Perfect, You, and Only Human.
Absolutely. Shout out to Sir, man. TDE. We've said TDE a lot, even though I said they ain't really didn't drop shit.
Right, hater.
Yeah, I am. I'm hating.
Woo.
Lex Green said, "Gotta go. Happy New Year's, fellas. Man, hey, man, kick
Happy
it.
New Year.
Happy New Year's, Lex. We'll see you in 2025." Shout out to OG Tank. He said that Rhapsody is fire. Midnight Black said, "What's your favorite Fat Joe album?" Mine is Elephant in the Room. That's another solid project. Mine is probably Dark Side Volume 1. And shout out to Cole Chillin said his favorite album is Don Carnegie. I also like that Jose. Jealous One Still Envy.
Yeah.
Number one,
What you got?
man, I got Gangsta Gibbs, Numero Uno, You Only Live Once. This is kind of like You Only Die Once, which is a continuation of You Only Live Twice that he came out with a couple of years ago. His last album came out in 2022. It was so. It was called Triple S, Soul Sold Separately. It was okay. I think he got too much in his own head trying to be commercial. It was his first like major label release. He got back to the basics with this one, in my opinion. He stopped the goofy antics on social media. I'm kind of over that. I wish he would stop that shit.
Yeah.
So he kind of took a break. He had some controversy. I'm not even gonna mention the nickname that they gave him on social media. Look that up at your own discretion. But he got back to the basics. This album is complete and utter flames. My favorite joints are Wolverine, Rabbit Island, Ruthless with that 112 sample. This is the second or third time that Gibbs has made my number one album list of the year.
Man.
I'm a big fan again, and he's just in his bag right now. Again, he bounced back off of the Lukewarm Triple S album. Super dope. But again, I'm a fan. I know some people that can't get into Freddie Gibbs. I understand that. That Midwest sound is a little bit of an acquired taste. If you're not really into that shit,
I feel that.
this might not be your bag. So I get that, but this is my album of the year. I want to know what's y'all number one album of the year while we toast, as we count down. Um, Shout out to OG Tank. How y'all feel about that Soul Burger? I liked it. I need to run it back though to really get a good vibe of it. Shout out to Absol. He's dope. I thought that Herbert was solid though. That came out a year or two ago. And we have an Absol list too.
We got an Absol. We got an Absol list.
We have an Absol list. Oh, you gotta get your glass. You gotta get your look at
Oh
your
wait,
glizz
don't we have,
ass.
like 30 seconds. I'm gonna hold it for this time.
Yeah, we got 30 seconds. Did you shake up the grapefruit juice?
Yes.
Oh,
Why wouldn't I shake it up, bro?
I don't know. I don't
I'm
know
grown.
I don't know where your bartending skills are
I
at.
am an adult.
I don't know where your bartending skills
Wow.
are at. Yo, we taking a toast, y'all. Midnight.
We got 5 seconds.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey, Happy New Year. This shit gonna be ass. Watch.
No,
I
that's
know
great.
that's all right. Yeah,
it's
no, hey,
Wow.
shit.
Never been hated on so heavily.
No, no, because I didn't know the mix. I didn't know pomegranate and grapefruit was gonna mix. Not your mixing skills.
Oh, did you shake it up?
It's my limited
Whoa.
options in the fridge.
All right.
You made it work. This is good
This
though.
is good though.
It's real good.
Happy New Year, Too Tall.
Happy New Year, y'all. Real talk, man. We appreciate y'all tapping in. We're excited for this year coming up. We got really big plans.
Do I need to finish this? I don't know. It is. Really
You
good,
gonna
though.
babysit it?
No, it's really good. I'm not gonna chug it though.
We got really big plans for the year. You know, this year you asked me a question when we were talking the other day off air. You said, "Yo, what do you think we did well this year? What do you think we could improve upon in 2024?" And I was one of the things I said I think we did well was that we were able to add movies to the list. So our ultimate goal is for this to be kind of a one-stop shop for all things culture as it relates to list countdowns and rankings.
Right.
So that's film, TV,
Yep.
music,
More actor list, like you said.
all that. We did Will Smith, we did Denzel. We've got the 80s Denzel coming up pretty soon. We've got Spike Lee list coming pretty soon.
Ooh, that's gonna be fire.
Spike Lee list gonna go crazy.
We gotta hit the music video directors too.
All music video directors.
The mixtapes.
All the mixtapes.
We got plenty of stuff coming up.
Woo!
And that's one of the things I'm looking forward to in 2025 is to expand the team. The more y'all rock with it, the more we can continue to grow. So shout out to us being 15K strong right now
Yeah,
and
man.
on the way up.
Make sure y'all tap in, man. If you want to support the movement, tap in. Throwing the Patreon in the joint, man. If you want to give it a couple of months to let the content build up, I'm not tripping. We get it.
Yeah.
We get it. But trust me, we're gonna be dropping in there. Again, the Master P Ghetto Dope reaction is coming today. Now that it's today,
Yeah, it's midnight.
and then that Machiavelli, give it about a week or two. We'll have that up, and we're gonna keep dropping shit on there. Join the Patreon. Join the
Discord.
the Discord to continue the discussion. And this is really good.
I'm excited.
You got to drive though.
I do gotta drive
I don't.
until they're ready.
Woo! Appreciate that, Cole Chilling, man. You signed up. Thank you, bro, for the support.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
Hey, man, I hope you enjoy. Give us some feedback too. We want feedback, bro. Good, bad, or indifferent on the content on Patreon, please.
Yeah, when we out in LA, we need a little 5K, like a little one. Just the little one.
Hold on, we finna run?
I don't run that much.
What the
CJ runs. I'm just gonna.
I don't want to travel. We can go up to the Hollywood sign.
I just might cheer.
We can climb that shit.
All right.
You trying to travel and exercise? What the? I'm trying to chill.
That's part of chilling. Self-care, chill.
How could she not have listened to Ghetto Dope? I said the same thing, bro.
Man.
I said the same thing, bro. Said the same thing. And we took it West Coast for the next one, man. You're going to really rock with the Machiavelli joint. So that's going to be fun.
Yeah,
Big plans this year, though.
Big plans. I'm excited. I did have some honorable mentions for.
Oh, yeah, please.
For the list. Because, we reviewed a lot of shit just to make this list.
Real quick, tell them what we're drinking on.
Tell them what we're drinking on. We got Ciroc pomegranate that is 2 years old.
Yes.
And some fresh vegan grapefruit juice.
Yes. It's a nice mix, though.
It is a very nice mix. I'd
Yes,
do it again.
absolutely. Go ahead.
All right. Honorable mentions. I had Tink, Winter's Diary 5. It started out strong, then it faded for me.
There's some joints on there, though.
Tonight, I said it started strong.
Yeah.
Tinashe, Quantum Baby. Thought I was gonna like it more than I did. Mario, Glad You Came. It was a late entry, so I had already kind of locked in.
That's a good solid project.
Tyrese, Beautiful Pain. Now, I mentioned that Money Long, Revenge. She didn't like beat a dead horse. I felt like at points Tyrese was beating a dead horse,
I do
and that
too.
shit was so long. I think he put a lot of work into it, but it wasn't for me.
I can understand that. I listened to it. I felt the same way.
It was like a missed morale. Like it's hard for me to revisit that. And
Right.
like,
It's too deep.
it's too much.
Yeah, yeah.
October London, October Nights. I thought that was a really good project
Some
too.
joints on there. He's dope. He got a Marvin Gaye type voice on.
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes he can switch it up.
That's what I'm saying. I just felt like he kept sounding like other people, like, and I didn't like that.
Yeah, that could be a gift and a curse.
Yeah, but you got to develop your own sound, which I don't think he's not done, but I don't think he showed it as well as he could have. I think the Marvin Gaye joints are what kind of get your attention at first, but you got to be able to like ride your own lane, and I don't know if he did that.
I've got a couple of honorable mentions. Bodie James, Penalty of Leadership. Bodie James dropped like 4 or 5 projects this year. In my opinion, this was the best one with producer Nicholas Craven. Y'all check that out. Shout out to D again. Shay Noir, The Lotus Child. Fire. Shorty out of Buffalo. She runs with like Griselda, 38 Special, that count. She dope as hell. She got a song with Rhapsody that's fire. Make sure y'all check her project out. Blast. I didn't know if this was R&B, hip hop, both.
I like Blast.
Man, I really rock with this album. It's called I'll Always Come Find You. It's broken up into different sections of 4. He's got something on there for every occasion. Like, it's really one of them joints you can really just go to like a kickback and hit play, and it's gonna give you every mood that you're looking for. And then last one, Future, We Don't Trust You. I like both. I like We Don't Trust You, and I like We Still Don't Trust You. I just wish, give me the 10 best songs from each one and make that one project, and he would have been on with something.
Nice. Okay. A little 20 piece.
Yeah.
Some albums I thought I was gonna like and didn't like.
I hate when that happens.
Yikes. I'm Chloe. I want to like her because I like her covers so much, and when she puts them out, they always go hard because I think her choices are different from the original artist.
I like Chloe too.
Take your lip out of your face.
I like Chloe too.
It feels like
I swear I do.
feels like her music hasn't found its audience quite yet, and like instead of the ethereal like progressive stuff that you get from the sisters, hey Chloe and Halle, this music feels like common, and she got a lot of pick me energy,
Yikes.
and I don't like that. Party Next Door, I like. I think Party Next Door 3. This is Party Next Door 4 in the series, and I did not like it.
I'm not a fan.
It was like all sex, drugs, and rock and roll, but not in a good way. It was like, bro, grow up, and that's where I was coming from with that. But
I'm scared. I'm scared for that Drake and Party Next Door. I'm not gonna lie.
like
I'm not a
young.
party fan.
They like them young.
I'm good. I'm good.
And then Marsha Ambrose's Cold Chill. I know you're not gonna like this.
Oh, no, that
but
shit fire,
Casablanca, I did not. I just cannot make it through it. I like that there's a world that she's trying to build. I like the vintage sound.
That shit fire.
And I love late night, early mornings. And
Me
I know
too.
this is not that,
It's
but
not.
I can't get through this one yet.
It took me a minute, but once I did finally get through it, and then I ran it back, I was like, okay, I was tripping.
Okay.
You just got to be in the right. I have to be in a certain mood to listen to it, but it's really dope.
Because I can't get with it.
I've got one or two real quick that I was like super underwhelmed by. But real quick, shout out to a coach. Coach, on that do say I ain't mad at that at all. OG Tank, he said, yeah, no Diddy for that Ciroc, LOL. Midnight Black, I enjoyed that Will Smith and Joyner Lucas song. Thoughts on it? I don't like when I can tell when somebody else wrote somebody else's stuff, and it's obvious that Joyner Lucas wrote Will Smith verse.
But he did a good job. And Will Smith did a good job performing it. He just didn't do a good job of sounding like Will Smith.
That's the problem. And that's
They both can't be on the same song sounding like the same person.
that's my problem.
You can't do that.
I don't care if somebody writes Will Smith shit. I don't give a shit. But when I can tell who wrote it, that
Because
takes
he's
a
right here.
Yeah, then yeah.
It's not like either one of them switched the flow. Like, just don't make it obvious.
Like I don't know who's asking for a Will Smith album in 2024.
I don't know who asked for Ice Cube album.
Well, Ice
Who
Cube has
asked for
dropped consistently
who
though.
asked for a Common album?
Common has dropped
Who
consistently.
nobody's asking for these albums
But
though.
but I'm saying they've dropped consistently. Will Smith hasn't dropped in 15 years.
He
Common's
dropped
dropped in like 3.
okay.
That's why I say that.
All right.
Snoop dropped 2 years ago. He drops
What?
every other year. Yeah.
Was that the gospel thing?
Now it's back on Death Row.
Ugh. Okay.
But the gospel thing was like 4 years ago. So
I mean,
they're active.
okay.
Will Smith is not active. I don't
These
know.
guys think they're Aerosmith. Like they just gonna keep on just out here.
Will Smith slapped Chris Rock and now he think he can make a
No.
rap album now.
He does not. Because did you hear that little redemption thing he did like at the BET?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. It was terrible.
It was.
He needed Kirk Franklin.
He did.
Ugh. I know.
Couple of projects I was let down by. Don Toliver, Hardstone Psycho. Don Toliver's my guy. I think he's dope. But
Filter.
I like every other album though. First one, yes. Second one, no. Third one, yes. This one, no.
What is it?
I have no fucking idea.
Damn. Okay.
I don't know what that's about, but I'm looking forward to the next
You
one.
got like a lot of every others.
I know. Babyface Ray, Don Toliver. I don't know what this is about. And we mentioned this earlier. Kanye and Ty Dolla $ign. Vultures 1 and 2. Vultures 1 is okay.
They got some shit.
It's got some shit on there. Vultures 2. I don't know what that shit is. Kanye's my guy, but he just dropped his worst album ever.
He need to get back with my guy Kid Cudi.
They don't miss.
I like them together.
They don't miss.
Shout out to Kitsy Ghost.
Yes, they don't miss. Shout out to Kissy Ghost, the best album from the Wyoming session.
I don't know what him and Ty Dolla $ign are doing. They're both too talented to make this bullshit.
I agree.
That's all I'm gonna say.
I agree. Listen, guys, we appreciate y'all tapping in. Again, stay tuned. Oh, we're gonna try to do the music video countdown show on Twitch.
Yeah.
We're gonna see if they let us do that. If you missed it maybe a week or two ago, we had a top 10 music video countdown.
Top trending.
Yeah, the top trending. We took the 10 most trending hip hop videos, did a countdown a la 106, but YouTube would not let us be great, and we figured that was gonna happen.
They chopped us like twice at 3 times.
Yeah, well, we tried anyway. We asked for forgiveness later, but we're gonna take that to Twitch. And we're going to experiment first to see if they'll let us cook. If so, we'll let you guys know, man, for those that are interested to go check it out with us and hang out. Maybe put you on some new music. Check out some videos. Post up, man. Just have a good time. Bring back that vibe from 106 Rap City.
Yes.
You know how it is.
I'm hyped.
Maybe have a guest every so often. You never know.
Yes.
You never know. Again, we appreciate y'all tapping in, man. Please support any way you can. Culturalisttheory.com. You can cop a merch, cop a tee, cop a hoodie. You can go to patreon.com/culturalisttheory, get that bonus content. Holla at us, man, anytime.
Man, the bonus content is gonna be built out. So right now, like you say, we're starting with these reactions, but it's gonna be some fun stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna build it out and we'll keep y'all posted, man. And we may throw a preview or two, on YouTube just so people can get a taste, see what it's talking about.
Yeah.
But again, hey, everybody, please be safe, man. If y'all finna head out, if y'all finna roll out, please be safe out in these streets. Call you an Uber if you got to. Please, we need to see everybody in 2025. Real talk.
Yep.
Anything else before we get out of here?
No, I'm good. I've had a lot of fun with y'all. Thank you for tapping in. Thanks to Alex, Cold Chillin', Deviant, Midnight Black.
Yeah, Too Tall, we got you, bro.
Tall.
OG Tank, we see you, bro.
OG Tank. Yeah, shout out to everybody who tapped in with us, even if you didn't comment. Appreciate you being here.
Absolutely, man. Till the next time, y'all, we out. Damn, I'm mad. I posted the damn link from the On Deck site.
Ooh.